sports in the Inland Empire. Move to Riverside. Now, here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
Welcome to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM. Did anybody in this room see LeBron at the pizza parlor? Was he giving away pizzas?
He's getting ready to. He's supposed to be there within an hour at Culver City. There's a line around the building, Pep. Around the building.
It was a cryptic tweet saying, "Oh man, I'm feeling like I need some pizza party."
He mentioned Culver City though.
Yeah, but
he owns Blaze Pizza.
I'm getting on Twitter right now.
He owns Blaze Pizza, my man.
Yeah, but he's not going to show up.
I think that is the reason he became a Los Angeles Laker, because if you look around, you're driving down the freeways, there's a Blaze Pizza showing up and popping up everywhere. That was his investment. It wasn't the Lakers. It wasn't the movies. It was his Blaze Pizza. He is the new Papa John. He is Papa LeBron, and LeBron is going to show up because there's a million people at Culver City. There's a million of them. I just looked on. There's a million people out there lined up around the building because he said it was going to be a pizza party. I would bet, and don't you ever besmirch my Lakers or my favorite player in the world now, LeBron James.
Some writer says LeBron James is really going to be at a pizza party in Culver City.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, though. I don't see any pictures of LeBron. I don't see him there. I don't see him on his way. I don't see anything.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Trust the process,
start this relationship on a lie.
Trust the process. Hey, the jerseys came out last night. You sent me a text, I think, and I said, "Look, the jerseys came out 2 hours ago." Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And they put it up in the Staples Center store.
Wait, is it the real jersey or the LeBron Jams that you got at the Mexican swap meet?
No. This is not the swap meet. This is the LeBron James jersey. Remember, I was hated LeBron. I hated him. And now for some reason I've grown to love him instantly. It is weird. It's like having a child. It's like getting we've had children and we've been in that birthing room and you go, "Oh, that's disgusting. That looks like a blob of snot." And then it makes a noise and then you love the blob of snot. It's a beautiful thing. Just like LeBron, he's a blob of snot I love. He is a born again Laker. There you go, Pep.
Well, LeBron James is supposed to be at a pizza place.
Look at the
in
people.
Culver. Yeah, but just because there's all the people. Where's LeBron?
He'll be there.
Okay,
He'll be there.
I'm just saying.
LeBron, he's 6'9", 265.
He's going to stick out like a sore thumb. So I was getting a coffee this morning, and I'm waiting in line, and this nice older man's like talking to this other guy, and I wasn't eavesdropping. I just couldn't help myself.
You were being a buddy.
Couldn't help myself. I could just overhear him talking and having this conversation, and he says, "Hey, how about that world superstar, LJ? He's going to make the Lakers good, isn't he?"
LJ?
I was like, you know what? This cute old guy has no idea what he's talking about, but everyone's swept up in this LeBron James mania in Los Angeles.
How are you not? How are you not, Pep?
I'm holding it down. I'm staying level-headed. I'll buy my own pizza. I don't need LeBron to give me one. I'm just fine. Oh, yeah, he'd be my favorite player.
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you,
he's a Laker.
It is just like having a newborn baby. It's instant love. I have instant love. It's instant love. And he'll never be as loved as Kobe Bryant. You know why? Because we spent years and years and years with Kobe Bryant. We're only going to get 4 fortunate seasons.
That's the great divide, because Laker fans are like, what if LeBron James brings him a title? They're going to build him a statue. He's going to be better than Kobe.
No.
That's the conversation.
But you know, look, even though you're not a Laker fan, I know you don't like Kobe, but honestly, Kobe played his entire career with the Lakers. You can't compare it. 4 years is a nice chunk. That's a nice little chunk. That's enough to maybe get a dynasty if you win 3 or 4. I mean, that's no problem. We'll take next year as kind of a loss, but the next 3 years after that, my friend,
LeBron's going to be a year older, 2 years older, 3 years older.
One thing that Kobe has before LeBron is loyalty.
Loyal. He is loyal, except to his wife, but he's really loyal. He is a super, super loyal guy to the organization. He's embraced LeBron. Have you seen the rumors that are going around, Pep?
What, he's going to come out of retirement?
That Kobe Bean Bryant is going to come out of retirement to play with LeBron James. I don't think it'll happen. There's no way. Why would you? He walked away. Remember the mic drop? Boom. He broke the mic on that Staples floor. There's no need for him. He scored 60 in his last game. Come on, man. He's a triple threat.
I'll say this. If you told me, because, again, I'm not a Laker fan, but if you told me, are you Team Kobe or Team LeBron? Where do you fall? I would absolutely 100% pick. Who do you guys think I'd pick?
LeBron.
No, I'd pick Team Kobe.
You would?
Because
I love you even more, Pep.
Listen, but here's the deal. I fear Kobe. I don't fear LeBron James. Like, LeBron James is steady, and his bar is set so high. He goes out and gets a triple-double, 38 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Like, you almost expect that from him. But Kobe Bryant, as a Kings fan, killed us so many times.
Do you know what that's called, Pep? Mamba mentality.
Luck.
Mamba mentality. You think LeBron is going to have the Mamba mentality?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
No.
See, it was like, seriously, if Kobe was playing you one-on-one, he would try to beat you 21-0. He would. He would dominate you. I don't know if LeBron has that in him, but he is going to bring us back to the promised land. Back to the promised land. The Lakers are going to be great.
I remember when he came out of high school and he was getting ready to go into the NBA draft. I was down with my wife in Hollywood, and we walked right past him.
You did?
And I remember her saying, "Who's that?" Because he had like this entourage. And I'm like, "Oh, that's this high school kid. He's going into the NBA." He was down in Hollywood for the ESPY Awards. And I said, "Oh, he's supposed to be the next big thing. I don't know if he's going to be any good." It's a high school kid. You never know.
Yeah.
And I still remember walking past him, and he was 18 years old with an entourage already. Now he's back in LA with an entourage and passing out pizzas.
And owning Blaze Pizza, making himself fit right in here. I bet you he shows up. Let's make a gentleman's bet. A soda pop for tomorrow. LeBron James shows up at Culver City. You say he doesn't? I say he does because he's a Laker.
Wait, hold on. Let's put a deadline on this because he can't show up tomorrow or a week from now.
No, today. He's going to be at Culver City. If he says he'll be there, he'll be there.
By the end of the show.
By the end of the show, we're going to play for a soda pop. What kind of soda do you want?
Let's raise the stakes.
Okay, what else?
A
pizza
coffee.
Party.
No. Okay, we'll do coffee.
How about a pizza party at Blaze?
Pizza party at Blaze.
There's one in Riverside.
Is there one in Riverside?
Yes.
I don't know.
I believe there is.
Then we'll have to find the Blaze.
I went to one once. I think it was Morongo out there.
They have a Blaze out there?
I think they have one in Riverside.
Did you realize that you helped LeBron James pass the $1 billion plateau? He became a billionaire this weekend. Did you know that?
Guys.
$1 billion.
You want a real story?
Yeah, I want a real story.
I was stealing from LeBron because I went to the Beaumont Cherry Festival and I got a coupon for a free pizza. So I went out to Cabazon and got my free pizza.
Was it good?
It was okay.
It was okay?
Actually, it wasn't that good, actually.
Was it gluten-free, though?
No.
No?
Extra gluten. Lots of cheese.
And it wasn't that good?
No, it wasn't.
Lots of cheese for old LeBron.
It wasn't that good.
Hey, I have to say.
So, LeBron, get to work.
We have to say something here. We yesterday we were discussing our ant problem.
I'm really
we
itchy,
came back
by the way.
from our vacation. We had ants in our house, remember? And we bought the same. What are they called? Are they the electronic? What is that thing?
It's like electromagnetic waves that scare away the ants,
the rodents,
insects, rodents.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to obviously let's go full disclosure here. We came in today, and there were ants everywhere, all over the board, and they're still here lurking. I just had one crawl across my computer screen.
I'm itchy.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. So tomorrow I'm gonna. In fact, you have 5 of those bad boys, right?
Yes.
You bring in one, and I bring in one. We'll just plug it in just to make sure there's no more ants in there.
But did you read the instructions? Because they say once you plug it in, all of the insects and the bugs and the spiders and the ants
disoriented.
But they all come out. They're all running for their lives.
Well, you can't get any more than what we had. We had a whole smack of them. There was thousands of them in here. Thousands. And I'm still getting them crawling.
Maybe they wanted to be on the show.
Ants. We talked about them yesterday, and apparently they followed us in today. I saw a movie last night where rats were following this guy around. It was a Stephen King movie.
Willard?
And no. It was called 1922. I watched it on Netflix, and it was about this guy who killed his wife, his son, and his son killed his wife, threw her in a ditch, and then the rats ate her, and then the rats followed them around the entire movie.
Real feel-good story.
Yeah,
it
reminded me a lot of the ants that came in. They followed us. They followed at your house.
Had them at my house.
And now they're in studio, and they're going to torment us until we figure out what we've done wrong to these ants.
Is that movie a little like Creep Show back in the day?
No. This is I don't know. It was trying to be artsy fartsy, but it was Stephen King, so it was kind of cool, brand new. But man, I tell you what, I don't like ants. But we're gonna have a great show. We're gonna be itchy.
I'm really itchy.
Yeah, it's really weird.
In my head.
It is in your head. But don't worry. If you get bit, just tough it out. Tough it out. I'll go over and pee on your leg like you do.
Not jellyfish.
Yeah, just treat it like a jellyfish. If you get bit by an ant, just realize I'll go over there and pee on you. Does that sound good?
I'm not gonna get bit.
All right, don't get bit. If you do, if I hear an ouch,
No.
I just know I'm gonna pee on you.
I'm just gonna scratch.
Okay, just scratch.
it.
But just know if you do make a noise, I could pee on you at any time.
A lot more Lakers basketball, NBA, World Cup as well.
It's all brought to you by Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change right here on the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. Spoil yourself and your car every 3,000 or 5,000 miles. You guys know the drill. You've got to get your oil changed. Everybody does it. Go to Spoiled off of Alessandro Boulevard, right there off the 215 freeway between Riverside and
Moreno Valley. So a big day for the Lakers. I'm not talking about LeBron passing out pizzas.
You're not?
JaVale McGee and Lance Stevenson officially signed their contracts within the hour. So it's a done deal. So all you Laker fans, you can go party in the streets. Got this great team.
They signed a jerk and a ding-a-ling. Because JaVale McGee is really just a big goofball.
No. You might think that, but the people love him. In fact, we got Tim Cook, the head basketball coach from Life Pacific. He's going to verify that Laker fans love JaVale McGee. He's the missing link, the piece that's going to get LeBron a title in L.A.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He is very athletic and fun to watch. He does goofy things, but he's really just a big dingling. And Stevenson,
yeah,
he's just a jerk. But he will take.
But you need a jerk.
You do need a couple jerks. Hey, there's a reason you're the jerk of the show. Everybody knows that.
I am?
Yeah, you realize when we started the show, I was the jerk, and then I've molded into this sympathetic
You're always
figure.
like the victim.
I am a sympathetic
You're
figure.
offended by everything.
No, you guys are always on me. You guys are mean to me. I try my best to be nice to everybody, so you've come out kind of the you're the Draymond Green
I am?
or the Lance Stevenson of the show. You've filled that spot. I'm kind of
the nice guy.
I'm the nice guy. I'm the Luke Walton of this, this whole situation.
Squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Aw, shucks.
Yeah. I'm holding a Windex bottle in one hand and Clorox bleach wipes in the other. I'm squeaky clean, my friend.
You're in here cleaning the studio.
Oh, I'm freaking out, guys. Freaking out here.
There's just rumors we might get a bigger studio. I guess the ratings are through the roof, and they might get us a bigger studio.
Yeah,
that's a true story.
The head honcho came in today and goes, "You guys need a bigger studio." I'm working on it.
Do not kill none of the ants. It could be Ant-Man.
It could be Ant-Man. Got to make sure if you see a little dude riding on the back of one of these ants, don't push him. No. But yeah, we might get a new studio.
That would be
We're
pretty cool.
big time over here.
Hey, so Kawhi Leonard, the newest trade rumor is he might go to the Toronto Raptors. You hear about that one?
That's just stupid. Good place to live, though. Good place to live.
Tracy Murray loved it.
No, I'm telling you, I've been to Toronto. Toronto's a fun place.
But Kawhi has his camp right here in the Riv, King High School, tomorrow night. We're going to send Kono undercover.
Yeah,
he's going to infiltrate the camp. He's going to be embedded with Kawhi's people.
Well, we've seen him against, he and Connor played basketball during our All-Star game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who's that 12-year-old guarding that other 10-year-old? And I was like, wow,
it was Kono.
It was Kono. So yeah, we're going to put Kono. We're going to shave his beard.
He's a little guy. We'll
He's
just shave him.
tiny.
He'll look like a little baby.
And we'll put him into camp. And he'll infiltrate and get us the story of Kawhi Leonard.
I'm assuming he'll be there, right? It's his camp.
Of course
his
he'll be
name's on
there.
it.
He doesn't talk, though. He'll show up and go, and then he'll leave. He doesn't say anything. He'll say, hey, guys, hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming to my camp. That's all he's going to say.
That's why we're going to get on the inside.
Yeah. If you have Kono, he's a cute little boy. You just put him out there and ask him questions. You can't say no to Kono.
Yeah.
He's a little tiny guy.
World Cup from this morning. France beat Belgium 1-0. I had Belgium going all the way. That's all right.
And didn't you think France would give up anyways?
Is that what they do?
Isn't that what they've done in the past?
Man.
Don't they always surrender?
They always surrender. They always give up.
So they didn't surrender this time, and obviously beat a Belgium team you thought was going to win the whole thing.
I thought Belgium was really good.
Yeah, so France didn't surrender.
So France wins 1-0, the final score. They're going to the championship match of the World Cup. They will play the winner of England and Croatia tomorrow morning. I got up early. I watched it a little bit on Telemundo porque fútbol es mi corazón.
So who do you got for that one?
Yeah, pick it. It's going to be the
I
opposite.
go for Croatia.
The Croats? No way, buddy. I'm going England.
Yeah, I think I'll go England too.
Those damn Croats can't beat those Englishmen. They're going to beat those mushy peas and those street pies, hanging out drinking their beverages.
True or false? Do you even know where Croatia is?
It's somewhere between Croatia and Serbia. It's right next to Serbia.
It is. Where's Serbia?
Right next to Croatia. No, it's part of the old Russian regime.
I know. Okay, but what country do you think Croatia touches?
I don't know.
think
You thought Lithuania was somewhere in.
They moved it.
They moved the whole country.
They moved Lithuania.
No, I
didn't
would
move
have to
Lithuania.
say it's probably next to Czechoslovakia. Am I right?
I think Croatia
Next
touches
to Poland.
Greece.
Greece?
I think it touches Greece.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
crazy.
it?
I don't know.
I'm looking
You don't
it up.
have a clue.
I love geography.
You don't either. You
I
didn't
can
know
sit here
where.
and
You didn't know
Google
where.
countries all day.
You didn't know that it was near the Baltic Sea, the Lithuania. You thought
They
it was like
moved
inland.
it.
They didn't move it. They did.
Croatia was not up by like
They did
the
move.
Scandinavian countries. They moved it.
They did like Hong Kong. Remember, Hong Kong was English. Did you remember that?
Yes.
And then they became China again. So basically, they moved. Hungary and Czech. I was right.
Hold on.
And Serbia.
It doesn't touch Greece?
No, it's not even close. It's not in the Mediterranean, my friend. It's in the Baltic Sea.
We're getting rich. Thing.
It's in the same area as
Hold on. This-
Lithuania. Adriatic Sea.
This map
There's
is
some
not
cold.
correct.
That sea, the Adriatic, that's one of the only oceans or seas that I won't swim in.
Why?
Because they got big, giant icebergs and lots of sea creatures that'll eat you, and it's just dirty because they have a lot of dirt and filth over there. Because it's like bad area of the world. It's a horrible place. So I'm gonna have to go again. I'm gonna say that England will beat the Croats. And are you going with the Croats?
Yeah, because they moved the country. It used to touch Greece.
Yeah, no, whatever. They just totally moved it again. That's 2 countries they've moved.
I know. I don't know what they're doing over there in Europe. To baseball, big win for the Dodgers last night, 8-2 against the Padres. Clayton Kershaw looked great. He's back, 6 shutout innings in that win. They'll continue their series tonight. Mariners are taking on the Angels. That's a big series for the Halos.
11 games up on the Halos.
They got to get past the Halos have to leapfrog Oakland, but they also got to chase down Seattle right now in the American League West, so they got a big series opening up tonight. The Tigers are taking on the Rays. We bring that up because the pride of Redlands East Valley and UC Riverside, Matt Andrews, scheduled to get the ball for Tampa Bay today. Hey, and last night, I got this queued up over here. We were talking about Jacob Nottingham.
The Sheriff?
With his first career big league hit, the pride of Redlands High School got called up by the Milwaukee Brewers. Second time he's been up in the big leagues this season, but was still looking for his first base hit of his major league career, and then this happened for Jacob Nottingham.
In the big leagues. Does have a couple of walks. And he muscles that one into shallow left. That's going to fall, and there is number 1. Jacob Nottingham's first major league hit.
Take him any way you can get him, and that's something he's never going to forget.
That was Jacob Nottingham. Big hit last night. He actually had 2 hits, Jeff, a double and a single in that game for the Milwaukee Brewers. So pretty cool for Jacob Nottingham, the former Redlands Terrier. And finally, nothing bigger. I mean, this is bigger than LeBron passing out pizzas, bigger than moving Croatia on a map. This is the biggest thing happening right now. The Rancho Cucamonga Quakes have won 14 games in a row. Count them. That's a franchise record. They're red hot. They never lose. And they had a big win last night against Lancaster. All they do is win.
It's because of their guy, the voice,
Mike
Mike
Lindskog.
Lindskog, our buddy.
See, here's the deal. They got real hot when we were on vacation, and I was going to feel really bad if we came back from vacation, had Lindskog on the show, hyped up the winning streak, and then they lost. I would have felt really bad, but they won last night, so it's not, the monkey's not on our back anymore.
They were 35-35 that first round. They make the playoffs. It's a weird situation. You have first
half champ and a second half champ.
They were 35-35, and now I believe they're 17-2
Unbelievable.
starting this second half. So a great year. Maybe Skoggy Skog will get a nice ring, and he'll give one to our guy Greg, who works
Greg
the
Holland
board
needs a
for
ring.
every single game. Greg, you need a ring.
All I gotta say is, Pep, no panic button.
Nope.
Our farm league is good, and go Dodgers.
Dodgers are winning. Quakes are winning. Everybody stays winning because you know why?
Charlie Sheen's winning.
No.
Yeah, he is. He's got Tiger's blood in him, and he always says he's winning.
We win.
We do win.
Every single time. You know why? Because we have Ken Sporting Goods since 1976. That's a long, long time, and it's not by accident. Providing you with all of your sporting gear needs. Next time you need cleats, a bat, a mitt,
a ball,
some socks, a ball, they got it all. Ken Sporting Goods, they can do Letterman's jackets. I know you got one of those, too, for your senior pictures coming up. You got to look good. And then, if you want to do a whole huge order, they can do team sales as well as for your company. You want embroidered shirts so you all match and look cool. they can do that too. Ken Sporting Goods off the 15 freeway in Norco. All they do at Ken Sporting Goods
is win. That's right.
Big time. They're winners. Thank you, Ken. When we come back here on the Inland Sports Show, this guy loves to laugh, and he's got some insight from the NBA Summer League. He's going to tell us why JaVale McGee is the biggest offseason acquisition for the Lakers.
He's got some other breaking news that we can't break, but he will break it for us.
He's going to break some news?
Yes.
And we'll keep you very up to date on the pizza guy, LeBron James.
He's going to be there.
If he shows up. He's got 2 hours and 36 minutes to get it done, or I get a coffee tomorrow.
Hey, did I tell you LeBron James has a lot of dough?
The pizza guy?
Yeah, there we go.
We'll be back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM.
Accountants count me in, make millions every year. The South's champion, cause all I do is.
I've studied the human mind.
Focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. Just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. Come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
We're a small family-owned, strive for quality pre-owned vehicles. We're not a volume dealer, and we take every deal as personal to us. We're a low-stress environment. We're not a pressure sales house. If you want to shop us, you're more than welcome to shop us. We have, like I said, great rates, competitive financing, a lot of one-owner, clean Carfax, clean title vehicles. As you see, we have Carfax everywhere. That's most important to us, to educate our customers before they make a purchase. We're right off of Ontario, right off a couple exits off the 15 freeway, off Cahelco, off El Cerrito, and we're right on the main drag going into Dos Logos and the crossings. We have great financing, we have great lenders that we're using. We do buy, sell, trade, cash for your car. Whatever we need to do to help accommodate the customer, that's what we're here for. We have a little bit of everything. We start at about $69.95 and go all the way up to $100,000. We have Escalades, we have commuters, we have pickup trucks, we have Jeeps, sport utilities, and if we don't have it, our specialty is finding you exactly what you're looking for.
Stand up for the rights of other nerds.
We're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
I looked up, and there stood the biggest man I ever saw.
With my double-blade axe and my hobnail boots, I go where the timber's tall.
Welcome back to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. You guys know the song.
Hey, is this Paul Bunyan?
Of course it is.
His father is in studio with us right now.
Of course he is.
Oh, the great Timmy Cook.
Coach Cook's in the house here on the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. We're brought to you by Boost Performance Training in Corona with Coach Ray Bass. Athletes of all levels and all sports, even Paul Bunyan, can learn a thing or two from Ray Bass at Boost Performance Training. All that strength, but you got to be agile. You got to be able to jump real far and real high. Ray Bass can help out Paul Bunyan too. Boost Performance Training, boosttrainingsystems.com. Follow them on Instagram and Twitter. That's a real cartoon, right?
You're darn
playing
right.
here in the studio. That's a real old school Paul Bunyan cartoon.
Oh, he was very big. Paul Bunyan is a large man. And just like Tim Cook's son, Austin, if you look at him, you see him walking in the gym, he is Paul Bunyan.
He's a big, thick guy.
Yeah, very thick. Big legs, hairy legs. He walks around with an axe while he's playing basketball.
Does?
Oh, yeah. He looks like the Bronny. He looks like the Bronny guy almost.
Guy.
Yeah, definitely like the Bronny guy.
Coach, Austin Cook, star basketball player at Damien High School. Is he taller than you? Is he bigger than you already?
Oh my gosh.
Because
He's like six,
no
I'm
offense, you're
barely
not the
6
biggest guy in the world.
I'm barely 6 foot. I have no idea what happened to that young man, but he's like 6'5", 205.
So he gets taller, but the shorts get shorter.
Oh,
he likes the short
them
shorts.
small?
Yeah, and again, just trying to get him off.
You know, the thing is, you're his father. There's a thing called a good, solid beating. You're allowed to do it a couple times in his lifetime, and you need to just either have your wife take all these small shorts out of his drawer and wash them in bleach or something, or just buy him all new big shorts.
Have you seen the size differential in me and him? I've already beaten him when he was younger.
But it's man strength. You have man strength. He's got Paul Bunyan strength, but he's still just a boy.
Yeah,
just a boy.
I take it. I put him in the Russian pretzel holder.
Nice.
Hey, I have an apology on air.
You do?
To all my faithful Dodger fans. You guys remember when I was in here last and we had no idea what the heck they were doing? And I was like, I don't know. I might have given up on them.
Did you push the button? Did you push the panic button?
I pushed the panic button.
There it is.
No way.
There it
There's
is.
no way I can
Sound
lie
the
on
alarm.
it. Because you can redo the YouTube thing and all the things that you guys have on air. I'm not going to let you guys pull that back. I pushed the panic button.
Oh, the alarms are going off all over the Inland Empire.
So that's an apology to all my faithful Blue fans.
I pushed it the day one, though, because Joe Panic hit 2 home runs
After
back
those
to back.
first 2 games.
Yeah, I was.
Joe
I pushed
Panic
it.
of the Giants.
Yes.
1 zip. The Dodgers were 0-2 on the season. Jeff threw the Dodgers straight into the trash.
I did.
But they rose like the phoenix out of the ashes, and now they're back.
Now they have Chuck Muncy, a.k.a. Max Muncy, who's going to be in the All-Star Home Run
Derby.
The Home Run Derby.
He's got 20 homers. He leads the Dodgers. In fact, I saw this stat. He became the fastest Dodger to 20 home runs. He did it like in 63 at-bats. No one – think of all the Dodgers. Think of a great one. Eric Karros, Raul Mondesi. Think of any name. He's done it fast. Pedro Guerrero, he's done it faster.
Pedro Guerrero, he used to sniff the sidelines. He loved the cocaine. Did you guys know that?
Oh.
Pedro Guerrero had a big problem. They had to keep him away from the baselines. He's no longer with us, I believe, but man, Pedro Guerrero could hit the ball.
Did he pass away?
I believe so, yeah. Let's look it up there.
Can you Google that, producer Kono?
Yeah, he's something. Either that or he's had many strokes. Well, maybe. I mean, I would.
How about back-to-back basketball? Man, Jeff.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Hey, we went off the train even for Jeff.
I almost went Daryl Strawberry next.
He's a pastor.
Oh, I know it's true. He is a pastor.
my guy.
And he's just in Israel. Did you see
He
that?
was kissing the weeping wall in Israel.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Oh, I like Daryl Strawberry, but he too, like Pedro Guerrero, used to like the cocaine.
Wow.
But Daryl's with us.
Pastor
Daryl.
I love the Dodgers, but I'm still going to say on air they are not very good, in my opinion.
Coach Cook, what do they got to do to turn you around? Because what are they, like a game out of first?
Yeah, but that division is terrible. So we're going to go 2 bullpen guys. We need a second baseman and a shortstop for Seager, and our starting pitcher to be healthy.
Do you go Machado?
Yeah, Manny Machado's the guy out there.
But we got too many. We have way too many farm club guys. Trade some guys.
Yeah, but you're only going to get him. You're only going to get him for 3 months. Is Pedro Guerrero with us?
Yeah, he
Here, wait, read it. What does that headline say? What does the headline say?
Pedro Guerrero talks with family friends after waking from coma.
Hey, at least he's still alive with us. Well, at least that's good, though.
He is, right? He's alive.
He's barely, but
Man,
apparently he was in a coma.
I loved him, but you just gave me some insight. I had no idea.
Oh, sorry.
idea.
Sorry to burst that bubble. But
Yeah.
no, would you bring him a shot? You're going to only have him for 3 months.
Listen, the Dodgers have so much youth and in that farm club. We need some star power. What do they start? It's the same as the Lakers. Are the Dodgers trying to win a World Series?
They better.
Well, then they got to try. I mean, the fan base deserves some star power. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I mean, remember the Manny Ramirez stuff?
Oh,
I mean, it got us into the playoffs and gave us a chance.
Dude, that was electric. Manny Wood.
Yeah,
Remember when
that
he,
was
oh
awesome.
my gosh.
And I hated Manny Ramirez, but of course, I love the Dodgers. I got to. It's like LeBron.
Like
If you
LeBron.
hate
I love it.
friend,
Oh.
you gotta love the Lakers.
I instantly fell in love with LeBron James.
One look at his face. You know, I love that guy.
Oh, he's so cute in that beard and everything. Oh, he's adorable.
Is he there yet, the pizza place?
I'm gonna look right
Time's
now.
running out. You got 2 hours and 23 minutes. That's it. Oh, Dave Roberts, the skipper. For the
skipper
Dodgers,
is in.
throwing a goatee for LeBron.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's on the LeBron bandwagon. But they're still not going to win the title. Coach, I said this before as we shift into basketball. And I still firmly believe this, and it's not specifically because it's the Lakers. I just feel like we're not going to see LeBron James in another NBA Finals, ever. And here was my theory. If he went somewhere in the East, I felt like Boston and Philadelphia are just young and on the rise, and they're going to only get better. And in the West, Golden State, there's no end in sight right now, at least for now. No injuries, no one's getting traded away. I'm like, you know what? I don't think we're ever going to see him in the NBA Finals again.
I think it's going to be really difficult for the Lakers to be getting above not only the Warriors but the Rockets. And people forget about how good the Jazz are.
Yes.
How good
And
of
young.
an organization Spurs are. Oklahoma City is still very strong.
I think they're going to be better without Carmelo Anthony.
I went to the Pelicans in Oklahoma City live in New Orleans when I took a vacation. I watched Carmelo and I was like, I think they would be better without this guy. I mean, he was just kind of
He stops the offense, doesn't
he was out of shape. He had a beer gut, and I was just like, come on, guys. So I just think, and the Lakers, to me, as good as that team was, remember when they had Gary Payton and Karl Malone and those guys, and they got to the final? This reminds me a lot of them piecing together these back-end veterans and saying, oh, yeah, we're going to have a championship team and stuff. To me, they're at least 2 or 3 moves away from
You guys are both nuts, man.
No,
you guys are crazy.
I'm telling you.
LeBron James took a rotten Cleveland team to the finals, and I'll tell you what, Houston,
in the East.
Hey, I don't care. Houston has gone down. If they bring in Carmelo, they're going to be worse because they no longer have Trevor Ariza. Their only thing is now they have to sign Clint Capella. If they don't sign Capella, they are going to be lost without. They're going to be a rudderless ship with no moving.
they'll sign Capella.
They won't have a. They need to have that running 5 man. That's what everybody in the West has. But I do think that you guys are both wrong. The Lakers are going to be better than Houston. The Lakers are going to be better than Golden State. Oh yeah, because they got Boogie Cousins. Boogie's going to come back. When is Boogie going to come back? They said now the playoffs. The playoffs. How can you gel in the playoffs and not play 82 games?
They'll be fine.
Do you know that smoking crack cocaine is illegal?
It is. Well, that's Pedro Guerrero. Pedro Guerrero.
I'm actually talking about you.
No way. I'm like everyone out there driving.
Crazy.
Everybody driving right this second. They're going, man, this Laker team is exciting. They've got a jerk. They've got a goofball. They've got the young core guys, which they'll probably be gone because I know Kawhi is going to be a Laker. If you bring in Kawhi, are you going to say the same thing then? Will they not make a championship? If they have Kawhi Leonard. And they have a couple of those key young guys. Rajon Rondo. But they still have a better point guard now with Rajon Rondo than they did with Lonzo Ball, who can't shoot a jump shot outside of 15 feet. Shoots 44% from the free throw line.
What's Rondo shoot? He's
much
Brick City, too.
He is much better, though, than Lonzo Ball. Yeah. Lonzo Ball is phenomenally rotten. In my opinion, he'll be out of the league in 3 years from now.
Okay, but you guys, you talked about all the personnel and stuff. Let's go deeper into the locker room. What are the personalities going to do? How are you going to blend them? How are you going to blend the shooting?
It's LeBron. That's LeBron's job.
That's an absolute
mess.
That is LeBron's job.
Absolute mess. And if it doesn't work with trading away their pieces, where do you go from there? If it doesn't work with their young guys not developing enough? I mean,
that's all hogwash. They're going to win.
LeBron's going to get frustrated at some point. You're going to see people getting fired. There's going to be this. I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
Phil Jackson.
I'm not saying they're not going to be good.
Phil Jackson is going to be back in the fold.
You want Phil and Kobe to come back.
Phil's going to be get back together with Jeannie Buss. It's going to be. I'm telling you. I called it yesterday. I said, don't be surprised if Luke Walton, when he gets fired, because he will be fired.
There's no doubt he's set up for failure.
Yes. Then you're gonna start hearing the rumblings. Phil Jackson. He will be back. Rudy T. Rudy T still works for the Lakers.
Does he?
Yeah, he still works.
I was just about to say, is he still with us?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's checking.
Can you check on
Rudy Tomjanovich.
These guys, and I'm
are you bringing D'Antoni over and letting LeBron dribble 74 times?
No,
before he goes
but
to the
D'Antoni. That's another thing. Carmelo, the first experiment didn't work with Carmelo and D'Antoni in New York. Why would it work now in Houston with, like you said, an overweight, out of shape Carmelo Anthony who's never taken his craft personally for 15 years?
He's gonna score.
Now
buckets off the bench.
He's too fat now. He's got bad shoulders.
Hey, we got to take a break. When we come back, we haven't even got to Coach Cook and his Las Vegas adventure. It was all basketball. It was all basketball.
All hoops.
Yes.
But we're going to tell you about who Laker fans love the most, and his name does not start with LeBron.
It doesn't?
It's a different guy, and the Laker fans love him. I think he's the goofball on your list, Jeff.
I like that guy.
We'll be back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
thank God, first of all. I thank the great people that I've got around me that help support me, the people that work for me. As I started, if it wasn't for the people around me, we probably wouldn't be here right now, but I've got a great staff. I've got great people that do stuff for us outside the store, and we've been very, very fortunate. Our service is impeccable, and we just keep trying to get better every year. We can do online stuff for your teams, as well as, like I said, the screen printing, the embroidery. We also have 3 women that do extra sewing for us, like tackle tool on uniforms, or the bling or rhinestones for shirts for the ladies. That's why we have certain racks just for certain schools, and the fun about that is that it turns into other schools that may come in here that aren't as close, that we can do stuff for them as well. We've had very, very good customers throughout the years, and it's just been a blast.
I played once upon a time at Centennial High School. I was actually on the first ever CIF championship team back in 2000, and then my senior year we won it again. I'd say that's my passion because I've done it. You know, I know exactly where these athletes are at. I know what their mindset is right now. I know how hard it is to, number one, find a performance coach who can take you to the next level. What sets us apart has to be, you know, how we work with our athletes and what we know. We can take an athlete and you know, help them reach their athletic potential, you know, help them, you know, prevent injuries, help get them stronger. I know every single athlete who steps into this gym. I know exactly where they're at, and I'm going to progress them every week. If you're not getting results, then, you know, really what's it about? We're going to deliver something that's measurable, you know, in terms of speed, power, you know, strength, agility.
Coram.
Oh, we're taking you to Las Vegas here on the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. Coach Cook, fresh off a trip to Vegas. Check out the NBA Summer League. We're going to talk about that. And also, the favorite Laker of the offseason so far. We've got exclusive details on that. It's all brought to you by Catalano Motors in Corona off of Temescal Canyon Road. Right now, if you mention the Inland Sports Show at Catalano Motors in Corona, you get $500 off. That is no joke. That is 100% real. You can make it happen for yourself. Only if you go to Catalano Motors off of Temescal Canyon Road and you mention the Inland Sports Show. So if you're in the market for a car, truck, SUV, sports car, they got it all. And mention Inland Sports Show. Save $500 at Catalano Motors. Coach, if you had an extra $500 right now, what would you do with it? Because Jeff and I, we go over this all the time. I don't know if I'd maybe build a new garden in the backyard. What would you do, Jeff?
What would I
Enroll
do?
your son in sailing school in San Diego?
I already did that. Maybe polo camp would be good. A little horse polo for the old 5-year-old.
That could be next.
You know what, though? Honestly, like you said, I think I'd probably buy 1,000 tacos from Jack in the Box down the corner and pay it forward. I'd pay it forward with tacos. I paid it forward with socks. Remember, I gave away like 1,000 pair of socks. Why not give away?
True story, Coach.
Why not give away 1,000 tacos to friends that want to just drive by? So if I had that $500 from Catalana Motors, Jack in the Box tacos, 1,000 of them.
Tacos. Pass those out to everybody.
Yeah, what would you do, Pep?
With 500 extra bucks?
Yeah.
Probably buy like 30 cats, let them run wild on my property.
Let them just eat things?
Catch rodents, insects, and lizards.
Yeah, you live on the Ponderosa.
Yeah,
You do.
I live deep in the wilderness.
You've got like acreage. Acreage.
Oh,
And no fences.
No.
Oh, you're living large, buddy. Yeah. You're like Howard Hughes. You like sitting in a room and watch movies all day in your underwear?
That's eccentric.
Yeah.
Of course,
I
with the
do.
Cuban.
Yeah.
With the Cuban.
Yeah. With the Cuban.
That's me.
Now. He just pulled that out.
You guys are ridiculous. I sit in my living room on the rowing machine.
Yeah,
now.
the
I
rowing
row
machine.
every night.
Yeah.
Oh, House of Cards.
Yeah. Exactly. I told him that.
Yeah.
He is the president.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, Underwood.
No, the
Frank
Vice
Underwood.
President, Frank Underwood.
Frank Underwood.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Oh.
you. No longer is he president.
Spacey. Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, he's not even on the show anymore. He got booted for them because he was being a bad guy.
He was being who he was on the show.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Coach, $500. What would you do? $500 in your pocket right now.
This is gonna be funny, but I'd probably have to pay a month's forward of tuition for Damien.
There you go. Yeah, your kid goes to private school. Yeah, definitely.
That would be, or I have to buy him a new laptop. That stuff I won't even.
Buy him some damn shorts.
I know. I know. Hey, I told you guys. Remember how much my wife hates those things?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, she has a strong hate.
Wait, so what does the high school coach say? Does he say, sorry, we don't have shorts that small, or
No,
you got to wear the long shorts?
He wears they get him the long ones, and he rolls them up 3
Oh,
times.
at the waistband.
Yeah, at the waistband. And I'm like,
Oh.
sometime, please, some coach, please tell me you can't do that anymore. Just do it once. But I'm at the NBA Summer League, and they were rolling them up once.
Wait, who was doing that?
Some of the players, and I'm like, oh, please.
Is
don't
it the
tell me.
style?
I have no idea, but
Oh,
it
let's
is hard.
not.
The only thing
Let's
I can
not.
think of, I know, is that it's hard when you go through the legs, the seams hang down, so the ball gets caught. But that's the only thing I can
That's
think
not
of.
good enough.
No, I know. But
that's not good enough.
But that's what I've heard, and I'm like, come on now. I mean, I don't know. No one.
Goodness.
Yeah, I
No.
apologize to all the people out there.
Who have to watch
Yes,
Austin's
yeah,
game.
Dumb high school kids with small shorts. Bring it. That's dumb.
If you let them text while they play, they probably do that too.
Oh, I
Oh yeah, hold on. I got a text before my
On the
jumper.
bench, in the timeout.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw it at Summer League, and a few people got lit up.
Well, Coach Cook, you just got back from NBA Summer League in Las Vegas, and before we, delve into all the little intricate details of Summer League, there was a Laker who walked into the arena, and you said he got a standing ovation. Who was this Laker guy that got a standing O in a Summer League
I'm
game?
in the second row, and the place completely goes wild, and everyone starts standing up.
LeBron?
JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee! Bingo! Wait, you're telling me JaVale McGee walks into the room, the arena in this case, and everyone just stops and just stands up, starts clapping, man. That is the franchise. That's JaVale McGee.
In the middle of the first quarter, first of all, of course, he's late, right? And everyone else is sitting. Pope is in the first row. Lonzo Ball, Kuzma, Luke, the general manager. They're all over there. And the second loudest ovation was for Kuzma. Everyone was yelling, Kuz. And my wife's like, what, are they booing? Or I go, no, they're going,
they might have been.
No, and JaVale McGee comes on. It gets a standing. And we're talking about 15,000 Laker fans in the Thomas and Mack. The place was absolutely full. And I just lost it. I'm like, did you really just give JaVale
McGee, man?
And they did.
He's going to be beloved.
Do you love him like that, Jeff?
I do now. Well, not like LeBron. Not like a snot kid that comes right out of the womb. I don't like him that much like LeBron. But I do like JaVale McGee because he is funny. Remember Shaq? He and Shaq have a feud. So he's gonna come into LA and play in the shadow.
He's the new Shaq.
He's the new Shaq.
He's the new
I
Shaq.
love you for being a true Laker fan. My assistant coach is a diehard Laker fan, and he hates LeBron. And he goes, "I'm all purple and gold, though, baby. I got a root for the Lakers." I respect that, but I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I jumped on the bandwagon right away, and I've honestly always disliked LeBron immensely, and then all of a sudden he signs. I'm like, all right, good job, Lakers. I'm tired of watching these young guys. And everybody talks about, oh, they're so wonderful. How really wonderful are they? They haven't done anything. They've won 30 games or whatever. Ooh, big deal. Are these young guys going to take them to 40, 50, 60 wins? No. That's why you need LeBron James. I don't think Lonzo Ball is going to bring these guys to 50, 60 wins. I think Brandon Ingram's a fine player. I think Kuzma's a good player. I think the most underappreciated player on that team is Hart by far. I think he's going to be the bench guy that the Lakers need because you have 2 point guards that they're saying are great. I think one of them's okay, Rajon Rondo. Lonzo Ball, you can ship him anywhere. I don't care, but I think Hart will be that guy that come off the bench with Stevenson and JaVale McGee because I don't see JaVale McGee starting. I think they're going to have to do something. Maybe they go with a stretch five with LeBron. We saw LeBron in the playoffs this year play a lot of five-man, and he played a lot of stretch five versus Golden State. Versus Toronto, he can play the post because he does still have that quick first step, and he's strong enough to play the post. So we could see LeBron James playing some five-man for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're too young right now, and like I look at the NBA, you need at least 3 superstars to try to win a championship. But I absolutely love Mo Wagner and Siv, the 2 guard from Kansas, is just unbelievable shooters. Got great feel for the game. Skill set. I love the youth of what the Lakers have done and what they put together, but I still think that you've got to get a couple of NBA studs next to LeBron. And I think Kawhi is the answer for that, but I still think that you've got to be careful of how many you give away and what you do.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I agree with Coach on Mo Wagner. I saw him play at Michigan this year. Our boy Tracy Murray, a friend of the show, said that he is the biggest steal in the draft. I agree. He's 7 foot. He's 6'11", coming in 250 pounds. Can stretch the floor. Can guard guys much better than what we've seen or heard. So yeah, I think the Lakers will be a lot better next year.
Hey, did Coach Cook? Did Austin go down to see LeBron James at the pizza place? No,
no, he did not.
Because it kind of, I thought that was.
Yeah, now you guys have gone too far.
This is what it's come to.
Way too far.
In Culver City, guys taking off their shirts, writing "I love LeBron" with a Sharpie on their chest while they're waiting for him. Jeff, you have 2 hours and 2 minutes, or I get a coffee.
He's gonna. Have you seen how many people are there? There's literally thousands of people in Culver City. Thousands. LeBron James, if you don't show up, you're gonna make a lot of people unhappy, including me.
Well, he still might.
Yeah, he's going to show. We've got how many? 2 hours? Oh yeah, he's
2 hours and 1 minute.
He'll
By the way, I saw Tracy Murray at the summer league walking around and stuff. He's a great guy. We follow each other on Twitter, and he played for Coach LeDuc at Glendora, who now Austin plays for, obviously, at Damien. Could anybody shoot it better than? Oh, he's a great
Coach.
What a great shooter.
Hold that thought. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more NBA Summer League. Also, we got more Popsicle Stick Challenge jokes for you.
Oh, no.
Just in case. We'll be back at your favorite show, the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM.
On behalf of myself.
How you guys doing? Coach Bass here. We're back at the BPC continuing our training series on developing power for off-season football players. So today we're going to work on a dumbbell alternating bench press, and it's all going to be about power. So Ian, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and lie back on the bench. I love programming this drill here for linemen, really for all athletes, but especially for linemen, D-linemen, because they're always grappling, they're always striking. You want to be nice and strong and powerful. So what he's going to do, he's going to alternate. He's going to go down 2 seconds. He's going to pause 1. He's going to go up 1. Let's hit it. Good, going really fast on the way up. So again, working on 3 different aspects of strength here. We got that slow eccentric coming down, right? We got that isometric pause there, and then we got that fast contraction coming up, that fast concentric. So like I said, we're working on 3 different aspects of strength. This is a great drill to maximize power, and we do it right here at Boost. Grind hard, stay solid. How you guys doing? Coach Bass here. I want to talk a little bit about today's training tip. We showed you guys the dumbbell alternating speed press, all right, and we talked about was a 2-1x tempo. I want to show you guys how we progress this exercise and continue to maximize power. So with that 2-1x tempo, we go down 2 seconds, we pause for 1, and we go up fast. So what we'll do is over time, we'll progress those tempos. So we'll go from a 2-1x to a 1-1x tempo. We go down 1 second, pause for 1, and we get that fast concentric contraction. And then finally we'll go to an X1X tempo where we go down fast, to isometric pause, and then fast up. So really what we're doing is we're just developing speed, developing power through different muscle contractions. That's how we progress our drills right here at Boost.
Focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. Just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. Come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
we're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Welcome back to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM.
We're brought to you by Spoiled. Quick quality oil change off the 215 freeway off Alessandro Boulevard, right between Riverside and Moreno Valley. Everyone's got to get their oil changed. Go to Spoiled. Could change your life. Spoiled, quick quality oil change. All right, so
we're still waiting for LeBron, right?
We are.
An hour and 54 minutes, Jeff.
I'm looking at it right now. Let me look it up. There are literally thousands and thousands of people in Culver City right now.
That'll be a debacle.
And none of them are LeBron James, though.
If he doesn't show up, that'll be
man.
total debacle.
You know, I got a hunch. If he puts it out there on social media, I got a hunch he's going to show up. But we had to put some boundaries on this little friendly bet that it would happen before 6 o'clock, or Jeff's going to owe me a nice, cold iced coffee.
He's going to have to helicopter.
Hey, so who's Tyga? Did I say that right? Tyga. Is that right, Greg Holla?
He must be a rapper.
Tyga. He's a rapper. So he says he got on Instagram and he said he's got the very first LeBron James. He says first one made, LeBron James Lakers jersey. Not LeBron James.
Not from the
this is the real
swap
one.
meet?
Does anyone want to call him on it? Because a couple days ago, the New York store accidentally sold Lakers.
They did.
Yes.
You're right. They
And,
did.
so I want to know, is that a true statement?
Well, Coach Cook,
Tyga.
Your boy Tyga says he has the very first one made. It's a LeBron James jersey. It's a black jersey with like the gold drop shadow.
I hate that uniform.
Yeah. So Tyga. I thought people liked him, but apparently not, because here's some of the responses with his LeBron James jersey on. He wrote, I'm not going to support him until he gets us 5 rings and dedicates himself to L.A. And then the next person wrote,
that was a Kobe fan. That was a shot fired from a Kobe fan.
where was Tyga when we was losing? Bandwagon. Isn't he broke? Hey, maybe he got it at the swap meet. Hey, Here's another one. Wasn't he a Clippers fan? He can stay over there.
Oh, that was a good one.
Here's another one. He just got that first size. It's a small. Is he a little guy? Is he a little guy?
I don't know, but he has a baby with a Jenner.
This
can be a good athlete.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
He's got a Jenner baby.
He's gonna be a horrible athlete.
What are you talking about, Bruce? Grandma. That baby's grandma is Bruce Jenner. That is the hey.
That's right. I didn't think about that.
Hey, honey. Grandma was the best athlete in the world in 1976. Man, Grandma was on the box cover of Wheaties. Really? Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, he fell into that one.
Jenner.
You just
Jeff's
low
getting a contract extension today for his comments.
Yeah, well, that's another story.
Man,
when you're older.
Oh
boy.
Can I read a couple more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me read a couple more real quick, because I know Tyga's Coach Cook's favorite rapper.
Don't
Does
go
he rap? He raps? Okay. Here's another one. Looks like he jumped straight off that Lob City bandwagon. Here's another one. They ain't even wearing that jersey this season. Clipper fan turned Laker fan. We don't need any more bandwagoners. Here's another one. Could have sworn this dude was a Clipper fan.
Hey, you know what, though? You know why he was a Clipper fan? I can tell you. Would you like to know my 2 degrees of separation from Tyga to being a Clipper fan?
No.
Because Tyga used to go out with, what's Jenner? I know, Kono knows. Kylie.
Is that Ben Simmons?
No, that's Kendall. But Kendall used to date Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin and Tyga used to hang out when they were, part of the same family.
So they had like double dates.
Double dates all the time.
Can I read a couple more?
Yeah, a couple more.
What a life.
Bandwagon with this Clipper song. Did he have a Clipper song, Tyga?
I don't know. Sure.
Says, get out of here. We don't want him as a Laker fan. Someone wrote garbage. What happened to Lob City?
Wow.
Let me.
I want to know if Tyga has an Austin Rivers jersey.
That's worth. Hey, they're selling those right now. If you go to Ross or Mervin's, you can get them for on the $5 rack. You can get a Rivers Clippers jersey. Yeah, you can get that. You can get a Blake Griffin, and you can get a DeAndre Jordan one. And those are on the discount rack as well, $8. Just a little more expensive. Got any more there?
There's a lot. I just can't read them. I'm trying to.
Little candy jersey. That's a gem. That's a
Michael
gem.
jersey.
Michael Cage.
Yeah. Oh, Michael Cage. That's where I've always said this. That you know what the Clippers organization is? It's like where whales go to die in the middle of the ocean. That's where basketball players go to die. Remember Danny Manning, Jamal Wilkes, Norm Nixon,
John Hott played Williams.
Yeah, they've all gone to the Clippers. Really.
Larry Brown's career hasn't been the same.
They've all gone. They're like old whales. They go to die as the Clippers. And Tyga is now part of that. He's fallen into the vortex. Vortex,
deep in the vortex.
Anything else we can read?
I'm censoring a lot of these. All of a sudden, ain't that fool a Clipper fan? Ha ha. One guy just wrote trash. And another one wrote he's still trash. Hopped on that bandwagon, LOL. So it goes on and on and on, but I can't read all these.
We must find if he did make a Clipper song, a Tyga Clipper song. We have to find that. We'll have to find it, but he's probably a filthy rapper. He looks like a smelly guy.
He looks like he doesn't take a lot of baths.
I'm no offense here, and I hope that no one takes offense to this, but all these rapper guys with the really crazy hair and the tattoos on their face, they look like they need serious showers.
By the way, off the record here, Muba Mute left the Rockets.
Oh, that's right. He signed with the Clippers, didn't he?
The Clippers. Now, that's another week.
Ariza gone.
Yeah.
Abute is going back to the Clippers. Yeah. And if they don't sign Capella, I'm telling you what, I don't think the Rockets.
They're in major trouble.
If you bring in Carmelo, it's going to be none of those guys for the Rockets play defense anyways. James Harden doesn't guard anybody.
Yeah, but
Chris Paul's hammy gets hurt.
Oh, he does have a Clippers song.
He does not.
I don't know if it's clean, so I'm not going to play it.
No, don't play it. We'll get
this guy probably has a potty mouth. I don't know anything about him.
Look at him. Does he have tattoos on his faces?
It says Lob City, the anthem by Tyga, featuring Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Jordan. Oh, hey, it happened.
Those Clippers are so good right now.
And he got the first LeBron jersey. Who would have thought?
No, that's bad. We'll have to listen to it and see if it's worth it. But doesn't he look like he needs to shower?
Yeah, he looks very
dirty
unclean.
Looking guy.
Very, very unsanitary.
I'm calling him out though. I don't think it's the first jersey. I think they had to, they had to give him out the New York City one.
I think Tyga's a liar.
Well, he's getting buried on Instagram right now. My favorite's just the one that says he's trash. All right, Coach. So you went to NBA Summer League. We heard that JaVale McGee got a standing ovation. Take us behind the scenes. What was NBA Summer League like? Because I hear you go like every year.
Yeah, every year. I have to do business with pleasure. I do some recruiting there, and then I go to the NBA Summer League. And my wife, bless her heart, goes and watches the games. And there's 10 games during the day, so 5 in the little gym and 5 in the big gym. I thought it was the best year that I've seen since it started, maybe since 2011. This draft class was incredible. They matched the Suns and Ayton up against Bagley and the Kings.
Ooh, yeah.
And that was a full arena.
Before Bagley got hurt, right?
Yeah, Bagley got hurt in that. The Lakers game was terrific, seeing their young signees. The Pelicans have some good young players. It was just, I think that it's very vibrant now. They're selling out games. You can walk around and see superstars, and everybody's approachable. And it is some of the best time that you'll ever have. And then you get to see great basketball, the young. And then you get to see some of the players that have played and are trying to make themselves back into the NBA. They have two-way contracts.
Now, we were talking about Mo Wagner off the air because Jeff saw him when they played when Michigan played UC Riverside, and I know Jeff's real high on him. And I asked you because you saw the Lakers in Las Vegas. I said, man, Mo Wagner's awesome. What did you think? And you said, yeah, he's good, but it was the other guy, the guy from Kansas, that stuck out for you, right?
Yeah, I loved them both.
How do you?
I say Siv.
Mikulak or
Siv? I can't pronounce his last
name.
Mikulak
or Michalak or
I was really impressed with him. He's got great pop to
Kansas
his game.
Jayhawk, right?
Yeah, and he shoots
McCulloch.
it from everywhere.
McCulloch. There you go.
Look at that.
No, Mackay. His name is Mackay.
Whatever.
That's how they pronounce it. Now I got it. Now I got it. Oh, I don't want to disrupt Jeff.
Oh, God.
Okay. I love Mo Wagner because he knows how to play and his feel for the game. I think he's going to be one of the best stretch 4s or 5s in the league. But that kid from Kansas is going to be a sleeper. I mean, I think he's going to steal someone's minutes because the Lakers don't have a lot of shooting. And both of those guys can really stretch the floor. He's a better defender than I thought. He's a 6'8" guard. I don't think people realize the size in the NBA, and people are like, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to the league." Oh, really? So are you going to guard that 6'7" kid that that has arms hanging down the ground and he can shoot it from anywhere and jump over you? And
So okay? So if you're on the Lakers, whose minutes is this new guy going to be taking away? Is it Kuzma?
Oh, I
mean, is it Hart? I mean, whose minutes are those?
No, I think both of those guys are. But I think he's going to take away some of the veterans that they just signed.
Like a Lance Stevenson,
yes,
maybe.
I just think that they're going to have enough defensive, and when Lance Stevenson starts acting a fool, that some of these guys can sneak up on him. I think Jason Hart was really impressive too. I think he's almost. Someone said on Twitter the other day he's too good for summer league. I don't know if I'd go there, but he is awfully special. He's got playing with great confidence. He can put it on the deck. He's shooting the ball really well. I like their young guys. It was fun to watch them. The Suns also had some really good young players. I think DeAndre's going to be a lot better than other people think, and Bagley is showed his skill set. He didn't play that well, but you can see where he's going to be playing like Chris Bosh.
Yeah, you know what? I think, don't get me wrong, people are excited to see LeBron and his pizza in LA and all that stuff. But I think there's a small part of the Laker fans that were like, you know what? I kind of wanted to see what this young group was going to do together before they brought in, obviously you're not going to turn away LeBron James, but before the other guys like McGee and Rajon Rondo, who's Lance Stevenson, they wanted to see, how good would these young guys actually be together?
Yeah. They had really good chemistry. Like I watched the Miami Heat. They looked like they really hated each other.
The Miami Heat?
They got blasted by the Pelicans. And I'm like, I turned to my wife after watching them for a quarter. I'm like, these guys do not want to play together right now. This young group. It was the Adebayo from Kentucky, the kid from Notre Dame, the point guard from Notre Dame. And they just had no gel, no unity. And then you go watch the Lakers. And you go watch the Suns. And it was just a completely night and day. Like, they were really having fun playing, sharing the ball. And so the culture is obviously really shifting.
Why do you think that is? Because job opportunities are on the line. You're trying to make the team or get noticed by another team to get invited to training camp or go to a G League team. Like what do you think it is? Is it because everyone's out for themselves almost?
Yeah, a little bit of all that stuff. I would really put it on this. Every one of those guys was a man on the team. So they come into the NBA and they might have to take a different role. They might have different concepts. They're around different people, and it is hard sometimes for the egos of some of these pros to set it aside to try to do that because they're on display at the summer league. They're trying to get a contract, whether it be in the NBA or the G League or over in Europe, and you can really see some of the selfishness come out, and it's painful to watch sometimes because they're over pressing everything, and they're trying to be someone that they can't at that level that they were maybe in college or that. And then you see some of the other guys that have great feel for the game. My favorite player at that summer league was Duncan Robinson. He played for Michigan last year. 6'6" kid. He plays for the Miami Heat.
Played Division II basketball.
Division III. Yes.
2 years ago.
Yes.
He was one of the leading scorers in Division III. Ended up transferring.
One of the most craftiest, fundamental IQ guy. I mean, Beilein from Michigan just knows how to get basketball players. He reminds me of Tony Bennett at Virginia. But Duncan Robinson has some of the best feel you ever see. He goes to the right spots on the floor. He knows his angles. He plays hard. He talks. And he's the guy that was kind of holding the Miami Heat together. Then you see all these other guys that are playing selfish and doing all that, and he sticks out like a sore thumb because he knows how to play the game so well. Mo Wagner, another guy that just knows how to play. He's going to find a spot. Yeah, they're going to find spots because they're different. They're not just another athlete that's just running up and down the floor.
So not a huge shock the Wolverines were playing for a national championship.
Exactly. I watched both of it, and I turned to my wife. I was like, there is no doubt that they were
Yeah, they were impressive during the season. Like I said, likability of amongst teammates. It was very evident watching Michigan, even when they played UC Riverside. It wasn't a game at all, but you could still see that there was a lot of the way these guys played. There wasn't Mo Wagner shooting 4 times down the floor. It wasn't Matthews. It wasn't Abdul Rauf, another player they had. They were guys that were unselfish and very much a team. And it, like I said, it's obvious to these guys when they're playing in the Summer Pro League as well.
Yeah, and I'm not a huge Laker fan, but I loved that their whole culture is getting back to that championship culture. You can feel it with their fan base, the way the guys are playing unselfishly. And I don't know. I'm just I love guys that share the ball and go to the right spots and let the game come to them and don't force things, don't try to get theirs. And you could really see how evident that was in the summer league. You can see it every year.
Yeah, and talking about the Lakers, there's a couple guys that we really haven't mentioned, kind of overlooked, is Caldwell Pope. Remember last year? I mean, he came in. He's a great player. He's a shooting guard, 6'5", 205, big guy, can shoot the ball. Remember, he was on house arrest last year. He spent 20 days when they were at home in jail. So he would go to a game and go spend the night in jail and then go play the back-to-back nights. That's got to be tough. I mean, he's
a good guy, though.
Great guy. He's like, what was that rapper? Meek Mill. Yeah, well, but honestly, and then they signed another guy out of Germany, Isaac Bonga, the 6'9" point guard, who didn't work out for any teams other than the Lakers, kind of disappeared for 6 months, kind of went under to the draft boards, and the Lakers signed this guy who's a 6'9" point guard out of Germany who's supposed to be an absolute stud. They say he is game ready, and he's 6'9". So if you can have, 6'9" point guard in the Western Conference, you can stretch. You can, like I said, I honestly think LeBron James will be a stretch 5 in a lot of cases with the Lakers because they do have point guards. He doesn't have to handle the ball. You got Kuz. You've got all these other pieces. Ingram played point last year as well. I think LeBron James will play a stretch 5.
You'll see the kid, give me for not remember his name, but he played last year, the European, the point guard. I think he's going to get pushed out. He plays really hard for Dover.
Oh, I know. He's gone already. They
waived him.
Yeah, he waived him.
Alex
Caruso.
Yeah, Caruso.
Yes,
and he was trying super hard. And I looked out there and I'm like, he's going to get waived. There's just too much talent that they brought in, and he can play.
Yeah, he'll be a G League guy, and he'll end up on another roster.
Yeah, Alex Caruso.
All right, we'll talk more NBA Summer League and the Lakers. Plus, we still have our popsicle stick challenge. We got some funny, clean jokes for Coach Cook. It's all brought to you by Boost Performance Training in Corona with Coach Ray Bass. Athletes of all levels and athletes of all sports. Everyone's going to Boost Performance Training. Whether you're trying to make the varsity team, a scholarship, college athlete trying to turn pro, they can help you out. Lacrosse, golf, football, soccer, they do it all at Boost Performance Training, boosttrainingsystems.com. Follow them on Instagram and Twitter. Stay up with the very, very latest. When we come back, more NBA Summer League talk. We also got to circle back around to high school football because, Jeff, I made a guarantee to the people of the IE. Every single day, we will talk high school football on this show. It's their favorite show. The Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
Oh, Beyonce. She's...
We're small, family-owned, strive for quality pre-owned vehicles. We're not a volume dealer, and we take every deal as personal to us. We're a low-stress environment. We're not a pressure sales house. If you want to shop us, you're more than welcome to shop us. We have, like I said, great rates, competitive financing, a lot of one-owner, clean Carfax, clean title vehicles. As you see, we have Carfax everywhere. That's most important to us, to educate our customers before they make a purchase. We're right off of Ontario, right off a couple exits off the 15 freeway, off Cahelco, off El Cerrito, and we're right on the main drag going into Dos Logos and the Crossings. We have great financing, we have great lenders that we're using, we do buy, sell, trade, cash for your car, whatever we need to do to help accommodate the customer, that's what we're here for. We have a little bit of everything. We start at about $69.95 and go all the way up to $100,000. We have Escalades, we have commuters, we have pickup trucks, we have Jeeps, sport utilities, and if we don't have it, our specialty is finding you exactly what you're looking for.
Thank God, first of all. I thank the great people that I've got around me that help support me, the people that work for me. As I started, if it wasn't for the people around me, we probably wouldn't be here right now, but I've got a great staff. I've got great people that do stuff for us outside the store, and we've been very, very fortunate. Our service is impeccable, and we just keep trying to get better every year. We can do online stuff for your teams, as well as, like I said, the screen printing, the embroidery. We also have 3 women that do extra sewing for us, like tackle tool on uniforms, or the bling or rhinestones for different shirts for the ladies. That's why we have certain racks just for certain schools, and the fun about that is that it turns into other schools that may come in here that aren't as close, that we can do stuff for them as well. We've had very, very good customers throughout the years, and it's just been a blast.
Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
Welcome back to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. We're live and amplified every single day from 3 to 6 p.m. The only weekday sports show in the Inland Empire, like pioneers, blasting through the Louisiana Purchase blazing a trail for others to come.
Little Tears for Fears in the background. 1980s stuff. I love Tears for Fears.
Hey, we'll feather our hair and blaze a trail.
I can't feather my hair.
Neither. Hey, you're not the only guy in the room that can't, so
I wish I
don't
could.
feel bad. Speaking of blaze, Jeff, you have 1 hour and exactly 30 minutes. No sign of LeBron.
I got something for you. Here it is.
Oh, no.
Doubt is growing over whether LeBron will show up.
Of course it is.
Said one Laker fan, losing his patience. Kobe would show. He wouldn't get out of his.
Oh, that's
He said.
that's a good
He said Kobe would show. He wouldn't get out of his car, but he'd still show up.
See, you guys made fun of me. You said I was being a jerk when I said, you know what, those Kobe-LeBron comparisons are going to happen. This is about pizza, and they're already drawing comparisons. What happens when LeBron James, the game's tied at the end of the game and he misses the game-winning shot? You know what they're going to say? Kobe had always hit that shot. Hey, that's what's going to happen. Right now, we're just arguing about pepperoni pizza. We're brought to you by Ken Sporting Goods. More than 40 years in the Inland Empire. 1976 is when this place was born, and the IE has never been the same since. Ken Sporting Goods has revolutionized sporting gear in the Inland Empire. It's where everybody goes for their baseball bats, jerseys, Letterman's jackets, cleats, shoes. They got it all. It's right there off the 15 freeway in Norco, Horsetown, USA, off of Hamner. KenSportingGoods.com is the website.
I would have shown up if James Worthy was
Big James.
He would be there.
Oh,
that was my
He'd
guy.
be
How
throwing the
come
dough in the air, the whole thing.
Where have we gone? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
the captain,
James Worthy, Magic Johnson, and everyone just talks about Kobe and LeBron. Like, can you give me some James Worthy, Michael Cooper? Give me Norm Nixon.
Norm Nixon went to where the whales died. Remember, he became a Clipper, so he's never heard from again unless you see him late night on ABC 7 with Tracy. He does the show.
Give me some Tracy Murray too. I would show up if Tracy Murray gave me some place.
Hey, Tracy Murray never played for the Clippers, so he never went to where the whales came to die. Tracy is actually going to join us tomorrow. He will either be in studio or by phone. He just texted me and said he will be either in or by phone tomorrow. So our friend, he comes in. He's been in a couple times, and he'll sit in with the show with us and have a little bit of fun.
I love guys. I saw him at the NBA. He's always smiling, and he's just got a
Good
great
dude.
spirit. Yeah.
Loves basketball, loves being around people.
It's
He's
awesome.
even friends with Jeff, so you know he's very tolerant.
Oh, my.
Hey,
very tolerant.
Whoa. Well, he did show up in a car, though, here last time.
Oh, big baller
It was
status.
like a Maybach or whatever they're called, one of those Mercedes Maybach.
I thought it was LeVar Ball pulling it
Yeah,
out.
I was like,
Big baller status.
I was like, holy cow. And I show up in my minivan. And of course, being that, we've been lifelong friends. He goes, he shows up in his Maybach, and I'm walking, getting out of my van, almost hits me. And then he says, hey, nice minivan. I said, thanks, buddy. Thanks a whole lot, pal.
You saw both the Balls are playing for the JBA League now in Ontario. That's right down the street from my house.
Yeah.
Oh, so my son said, "We're going, right, Dad?" And I said,
"No,
Bunyan." Hey, I just want to tell you, not over my dead body.
They're like
the short shorts.
Oh,
Okay.
it's unbelievable. I don't care. Someone would have to pay me $125 just to go to the game.
There are players, and I don't want to say them out loud, but there's players that played high school basketball that are playing in this
the IE,
league,
yeah,
in the
from
IE, that weren't even the third or fourth best player on their own high school team.
Yeah.
And they're playing in this JBA?
I think it's JBA.
JBA? JBL? Or
whatever.
It's JBA.
Yeah, they said that they said, if you don't come ready to play, we release you.
Oh, my.
So
that's too bad.
But that's a horrible thing for these kids that gave up their college eligibility to go play for this guy. And then they say, oh, if you don't play hard, we're going to get rid of you. So there's no opportunity for you afterwards if you get cut from the JBA. You can go play down at your park and rec and say, hey, I played in the JBA.
Hello? Anybody home?
Listen, we can put up with the short shorts. Don't let them go to the game.
No. You guys know.
Hey, I'll call CPS if you take your family. I will call CPS will be injured.
Okay, we are going to get to the popsicle stick jokes because we love them, and nobody likes to laugh more than Coach Cook from Life Pacific.
These are great.
But real quick, where do you have a hunch where Kawhi Leonard might end up? Because we're going to find out tomorrow. We're going to shave Kono. He's going to enroll in the camp. He's going to be embedded in the camp with
He's going to be with the
Kawhi.
5th and 6th grade group.
I'm gonna go two things.
Two places?
He's gonna end up as a rental in Boston.
Okay.
Because they have so many assets, or the Lakers are gonna pull a trigger on him and just go, okay, we've got to do it. I just think there's so much pressure. So either Boston or LA.
If LeBron's passing out pizzas, what does Kawhi do when he gets to town? He's got to one-up it, right? But now there's rumors that he doesn't want to be the second fiddle. He wants to go somewhere where he's the guy, like the Clippers.
See,
He can be the guy for the Clippers.
What does he do? He quietly works out at MLK.
Yeah, quietly.
Quietly.
But honestly, one of their opportunities. I mean, think of it this way: he hasn't said one word publicly to anyone, so we don't know. People are starting to hate him, though. He's becoming the most polarizing figure in all of sports right now.
So my wife asked. We were deep in the Arizona wilderness. She's like, "Why don't they like him?" I'm like, "Because he doesn't say anything. Everyone
Not a
just
word.
draws conclusions."
Not a word.
Jump to
Hey,
conclusions.
real
Jeff.
quick before we get into the popsicle stick funnies here, can you tell us who you guys? I mean, Life Pacific. Are you?
Oh, that's right.
Life Pacific is playing. What's your schedule like next year? You're always playing these Division I schools. Can you give us a hint of who you might be playing?
Well, we're contracted with UC Irvine early November, San Jose State, and Southern Utah. And we have just agreed in principle, actually today, that we will be on December 19th. We haven't signed the contract, but we've agreed in principle to play UCR.
Hey, we get to do the game! Hey, we called one last year. Now we get to call a UC Riverside Life Pacific game, and we'll be making fun of Coach the whole time.
Oh, man.
Oh, it'll be on TV. It'll be so much fun. I can't wait.
It's here in Riverside, right?
Yeah.
And I really want to thank David Patrick. Is a wonderful person, and the whole staff, and he understands that the game is for the community. And I really do thank him because he's got a million different options, and he saw the big picture with us, and we're so excited because, I'm basically from here and have my roots here, and we're so excited.
Oh, we're gonna
get December 19th.
We'll
December
be there.
19th. Yeah,
Right
agreed in
before
principle.
Christmas.
Now you remember that. Agreed in principle.
If you give us another T-shirt, we'll wear it underneath our UCR shirt. We promise, because we have to wear our UCR because by contract they give us the big bucks here.
As evil as you are to me, I'm gonna have to slip you a few Benjis too.
Hey!
So you
I'm in.
You don't talk bad about me.
And a free dinner wouldn't hurt.
My president will probably be listening to you.
I'll be saying nice things about your wife and your
Yeah.
son, but
Oh,
you,
yes.
on the other hand, someone else.
Oh boy, it's free reign.
All right, can we do some jokes?
Yeah, let's do some jokes.
Let's laugh. Let's laugh it up because
Laugh.
everyone in this room is so distraught and upset over LeBron James and not showing up for the pizzas. We're all upset.
Guess what?
No, shut up.
They said, wait. Oh,
Look
they said
at the
a brand new,
build up and nothing.
I'm watching this on his phone. There's frenzy going on.
They said a brand new.
grown men drawing on each other. I mean, what's going on?
A brand new McLaren just drove up, which is an expensive car, and everybody went crazy.
Who
Not
was it?
LeBron.
JaVale McGee standing up.
No, not LeBron. Darn it. Lonzo? No.
Brooke
They just throw
Lopez.
pizza at him.
It was Lopez. Brooke Lopez.
Brooke Lopez.
Oh,
Get
no
outta
love
here.
for Lopez. He's gone. Get rid of that guy.
1 hour, 22 minutes. You're on the clock, Jeff.
All right.
Oh.
All right, so in the popsicle stick challenge, again, we came across it with Kike Hernandez. Who was the other guy? Oh, Justin Turner of the Dodgers. They were doing this back and forth. We thought it was funny. Nobody likes to laugh more than Coach Cook from Life Pacific, so we're gonna see if we can make him crack over here. So, Coach, you cannot laugh. I'm gonna tell you these jokes.
Oh my!
And you've got to keep a straight face. Can you handle that?
Hey, give me a couple.
I remember this.
Are you going to read
last
them to me?
time.
Oh yeah, you want to play against each other?
No,
I
I
remember.
want to read them.
I think we played against each other last time.
We
didn't
did.
We?
Yes.
You lost.
I
by the
never
way.
lose. I never laugh. I'm unfunny and I don't laugh.
Are these all? These are all brand new to him, right?
Yes,
He has
these
not
are new
heard
ones.
these.
Oh boy.
All right. All right.
Me not
When we
laughing
come back?
is.
Okay.
Here, let's each do one. Then we're gonna go to break.
Okay, here we
and
go.
we'll-
Okay, you go one. You go first.
All right, Coach. What kind of waves do tiny surfers ride?
I don't know, Pep.
Microwaves.
Hey, what's what's the most crunk place to go to the bathroom?
I have no idea,
What?
Jeff.
The Little John. Yes, good.
He can't add that much to it, can he? He added all the extra stuff. His whole personality came out in that joke. That's not fair.
Oh, that was okay. What? All right, when we come back, more popsicle stick jokes for Coach Cook. We love this guy. We'll talk high school football because that's our promise to you, the Inland Empire. We'll be back. It's your favorite show, the Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
I am out here for you.
How you guys doing? Coach Bass here. We're back at the BPC continuing our series on building power. Today we're going to demonstrate a speed squat, and there's 3 aspects of this. There's a slow eccentric, an isometric, and a fast concentric. Now, concentric is going on the way up, and it's got to be fast and explosive as possible. So what Zach's going to do, he's going to get under the bar. All right, those thumbs around Zach. All right, he's going to go ahead and lift off. He's going to give me a 2-1-X tempo. He's going to go down slow, pause, then fast up. Good. What I'm really looking for here is bar speed. All right, that pause. And like I said, we're working 3 different elements of strength, right? We got that slow eccentric on the way down, that pause, and then fast up. This is a great drill. Turn all that strength gain in the offseason to power. So like I said, this is a great drill that actually works on 3 different aspects of strength. All right, we got that slow eccentric going down. We got that isometric pause, that fast concentric going up. So while it maximizes power, we're still hitting 3 different elements of strength. We do it right here at Boost. Today's tip is all about the speed squat, and what I want to talk about is how we progress this exercise here at Boost. So we showed you guys a 2-1-X tempo that was going down for 2 seconds, pause 1, and then that fast concentric coming up. So what we'll do is over time, we'll play with the tempos a little bit, and we'll go from a 2-1-X to a 1-1-X tempo, going down 1 second, pausing for 1 second, coming up, or we'll go with an X1-X tempo with a quick eccentric, isometric contraction, and then we'll come up with the fast concentric. So a lot of different ways that we like to progress our athletes. Building strong and powerful athletes is what we do right here at Boost. Grind hard, stay solid.
Focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. Just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. Come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
creeps at Crunk, like the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. That Lil Jon joke was pretty good, Jeff.
Hey, I got
You
more.
delivered it well. Hold on.
I got more.
We will get to more. Let's thank our fine sponsor, Catalano Motors in Corona, off Temescal Canyon Road. You heard it right. Catalano Motors. And if you mention the Inland Sports Show, you get $500 off. It's that easy. We are here to help. We're trying to put money back in your pocket. But you got to mention the Inland Sports Show. If you go there and go,
then you don't get it.
No, they're going to charge you more money.
No.
Go to Catalano Motors. You're always going to get a sweet deal. They got weekly specials, thousands of dollars off. So it's already a good deal. And then you mention the Inland Sports Show and $500 off.
If you buy 2 cars, that's $1,000.
That's right.
2 cars.
But you got to say it twice. Inland Sports Show, Inland Sports Show. Boom.
$1,000.
$1,000. Just
there.
like that.
I've got some fake news. Mitch Kupchak is delivering pizzas.
Mitch Kupchak.
Fake news. It's all phony.
Let's go to the
It's all phony stuff.
The
No, he's not
Blaze
there. 1 hour and 13 minutes, Jeffrey. G off. He's not there.
He just got out of a
You
Kia.
be quiet.
He just got out of a Kia.
No, he did not. Out of a Kia?
Yeah,
That's
just-
definitely not him.
Well, no, remember he's a Kia spokesman.
He is?
Yeah, come on. I thought you knew your stuff, man. I thought, I am a Laker fanatic. I'm a LeBron fanatic now. And he is a Kia. He's the Kia spokesman. And he drives a Kia, one of those Kias. I don't know. Kia. It's 3 letters. Real easy to remember. Would you like a joke, Pep?
I would love a joke. We're going to get to high school football in just a second, so stay
Would you
tuned.
like a joke,
Oh,
Coach Cook?
Bring it on, Jeff.
Okay, this one is going to soothe you. Ready? What did the Buddhist say to the hot dog vendor?
Oh. What, Jeff?
Make me one with everything.
Oh.
Make me one with everything. That's good. No?
That's a good one. That's a great one.
That was terrible.
Oh, no.
All right, Coach Cook, I'm gonna bring this back.
All right.
We're gonna get this show back on track with this one.
Oh.
Why do cows have hooves instead of feet?
I don't know, Pep. Why?
Coach Cook, it's because they lack toes. They lactose.
Hey, so stupid.
Lactose. It's so dumb. It's funny.
Great, though. That one was on. That's genius.
Right?
To me, that's
Right.
genius.
All right, okay. What did the salt say to the pepper?
What was it?
Catch you next seasoning. Yeah! Boom!
It was way stupider than the last one, but still funny.
Did you hear about this one?
No, I didn't.
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
I don't know. How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
You know who Will Smith is, Coach Cook?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look for the Fresh Prince.
Oh, man.
Oh! Hey!
Philadelphia, born raised.
Hey,
that was
okay.
a good one.
Should we go one more here? What do you call Irish furniture? Patio furniture!
Even with his accent.
Oh, patio furniture! Hey!
His accent.
That's the worst. And one more. I just want to get this one in.
Oh.
What does the grape say when he gets stepped on? Coach Cook, have you ever heard of that one?
No.
Poor little grape got stepped on.
Uh-oh.
What does he say?
What does he say?
Nothing. He just lets out a little whine.
Hey, one more for the hip hop crowd.
This better be good.
This is the hip hop one.
top.
Greg will like this one.
Wait, it's for the hip hop crowd?
The good ones.
No, he
The
did.
lactose.
Hey.
The lactose.
Yeah, lactose.
Hey, what's a ratchet girl's favorite store in the mall?
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
This one's for Greg Holla.
Yeah. Do you know, Greg? Thought Topic. Hey!
Oh, my
How can you not
Bingo!
laugh at that? It adds that much body language to it.
Yeah,
right.
Jeff really gets into
Oh,
it.
it's great.
That's the best.
It's awesome.
Another reason to watch us live and amplified on the channel right now. Jeff's into it. He's
Let me
throwing his
hand
hands.
off my jokes.
Hand me those.
Got plenty more where that came from.
This is like gold. This is like
Liquid
holding
gold.
several ounces of gold.
Liquid gold.
All right, we have to talk high school football.
We do.
Coming up in about 10 minutes.
LeBron James.
No, shut up.
They said they don't want him in LA anymore.
No.
At Blaze Pizza.
Oh man, can you imagine riots in the streets?
Dude, it's already rioting.
Well, I was watching some of this footage he's got over here. It looks like a melee over there. It's what is that? Woodstock 3? what they got? Woodstock 3?
It was Woodstock, yeah. This is like the US Festival in the 80s.
With Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, look. Fans,
I told you,
they're burning jerseys in effigy.
But there are grown men drawing on each other, writing like "I love LeBron" with Sharpies and whatnot. It's hot outside. Everyone's upset.
What is this world?
They're impatient. They're losing their minds out there waiting at the Blaze Pizza to see LeBron James.
They're going to run out of pizza within the first 100 people standing there.
There's literally thousands
Wait,
of
so
people
what
there.
was the deal? Like, if you just show up, you get a free pizza?
Yes, if
or
you
what
showed
was
up at a certain time.
2 to 5, I thought, because my wife just asked me if I wanted a free one in Claremont.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm
2
like,
to 5.
Yeah.
So if you wait, you get it from 2 to 5. So if you're in line, and there's literally several thousand people in Culver City.
Now, LeBron didn't say he was coming for sure, but he did mention Culver City on social media. What if he did the old rope-a-dope and showed up in Claremont?
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
They wouldn't know what to do with him. They probably wouldn't even know who he
there's
was.
your wife.
Oh, he looks like a tall player. I said, yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron. Hey, Claremont's all about doctors and degrees, baby. They don't know who LeBron is.
No. Hey, this is bad though for LeBron. His first as king. His first, what do you call it when you appoint him or not? It's a
knighthood. What do you?
No, there's a thing you can it's the
his
king's
first
little-
appointment.
Yeah, appointment is he was going to show up for free pizza in Culver City, and he fails.
He's got an hour and 8 minutes, at least on our clock.
That's horrible.
You got a big fan, by the way, Coach.
I saw that.
Yancey Dodson, head basketball coach at Riverside Poly, one of our favorites here on the show. We love that guy.
Unbelievable.
He loves
guy.
you too.
I love him. He's not only a great man, he's an unbelievable coach. And
Can we stop with the ass kissing?
no, that's not. It really isn't. You would? Did I drop low fruit again?
Stop kissing everybody's ass, Coach Cook. Knock it off.
But-
Yancey's Yancey. He's fancy and he's great. That's enough. He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Yancey.
Yeah.
Oh, I do love Yancey.
But I know
He used to spend the night at my house when he had hair. He used to have long, wavy hair.
A long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago. Now he's got like you and I. Beautiful baldness.
You know, Jeff, unlike you, I love a lot of people. So,
I'm telling you,
it's
I
like-
love everyone. I love
Man,
everyone.
super.
I've grown to love. Are we gonna talk high school football?
That's like you're like
Yancey,
a receiver
don't let
running
Jeff
a
do
route.
you like
Yeah.
that.
Cut the other way.
Dude, come on, man! I got names in my head. I can't forget them.
All right, let's.
By
do
the
this.
way, real quick, Riverside Poly basketball is very good.
They're very good,
Very
aren't they?
good, yeah.
I hate the Poly Bears. How about the Ramona Rams? Who gives a rat's ass about the Bears?
Lamont Butler. Remember that name?
Oh, he's pretty good.
Remember that
Can we say
name.
the other kid's name?
Yeah,
Can we-
Oliver. The little
Yeah.
Oliver.
The
Yeah.
former head coach at Cal State San Bernardino.
Oliver
Yeah,
Twist.
yeah,
Is his
yeah.
name
Yeah,
Oliver
yeah.
Twist?
He can really shoot.
Is it
So he
Oliver
transferred there. They're good, man. They're
Does he,
really
does
good.
he live in Soup Kitchens? Is it
Oh,
Oliver
my
Twist?
God.
No? Jeff Oliver's son.
No, he's
Yeah.
not Tiny Tim.
Oh, no.
But
no.
just remember that name in the Inland Empire, Lamont Butler.
He's
This is
he's
gonna be-
legit.
He
Yeah,
is
like
going to be
Yancey.
I've seen it with my
very,
own
very
eyes.
good.
Silky smooth.
Yep.
Did you call him Silky?
Silky smooth,
Yeah,
man.
silky
Oh,
smooth.
hey, how about Jamal Wilkes?
Oh, he's my all-time
Give
favorite.
me a pizza.
Yeah, Jamal.
Yeah, Jamal.
Yeah, but
Jamal would
but
bring
see,
pizza.
But
And
Jamal,
ranch and
Jamal went
dipping
to the
sauce.
same place that Danny Manning. He went to where the Whales go to die. He was a Clipper. That's
Oh.
yeah, you haven't heard from him. So
Oh, he's done.
come on, Pep.
I'm sorry, I'm all tied up.
We made promises to the people.
I'm feeling the pain of all you Laker fans who are out there in the heat, upset, impatient, waiting for LeBron James.
We've kind of messed around today a lot.
A lot. Let's talk a little high school football. We could talk about it more in another segment later
Okay.
down the road. But we're talking about our top high school football running backs.
Oh, do you know about those
in the
running
Inland
backs,
Empire?
Coach Cook?
I am sorry, I do not cover high school football.
Oh, we do.
I know you do, and you have to. I'm a basketball guy.
We are professional.
I love football, though, but I can't tell you.
Well, I'll
high
tell you
school
what.
football.
There are some fantastic running backs that are going to be playing this fall in the IE. Pep, who are some of these dudes?
All right, I'm going to run off a couple quick names. Actually, you know what? Let's do the Twitter first.
Okay.
We had several people hit us up
Oh, we
on
did.
Twitter and Instagram. Look out. Y'all just wait, man, because Theo Gearing is going to get you. Theo Gearing.
If you have
is
a name like Theo, it makes you sound tough.
From Vista Marietta High
Vista
School.
Marietta. Oh,
He's
yeah.
legit.
I heard.
Y'all just wait, man. That's what we heard. Chris Malesio. You know that guy that we got hit up on Twitter about Chris Malesio?
Overrated.
The tailback from Norte Vista.
He's overrated.
You just said you love that
I do
guy.
love him. I see him every day, but I got to give him a little grief. No, he's really good.
Hey, here's another one you guys better watch out for. Temescal Canyons. Brandon Clemens.
Oh,
You better watch out for him. Temescal
he
Canyon.
throws hard, but he got caught with PEDs. Roger. Oh, that's Roger Clemens. Roger, my
Brandon
fault.
Clemens.
Brandon Clemens.
Spelled
okay.
completely differently.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, he's really
Chaparral's Elgin Vasquez.
Elgin?
Tailback from Chaparral High School. He's another one to watch. Let's see. We had several on here. Hey, we were asking about Heritage because remember they lost their top 2 running backs. Who's going to be the guy for the Patriots? Our good friend Coach Hogg said, is it Ruelas? Carlos Ruelas?
Carlos Ruelas is going to do most of the running this season, but we have a few other guys to back up those spots.
All kinds of guys. They grow them on trees down there at Heritage High School. A couple other the top running backs in the IE this season, and some tandems, some duos. We got to start at Centennial High School. Octavio Cortez and Thomas Kinslow. You probably will not find a better 1-2 punch. They were household names last year when we did our Sports Weekly live show on IEMG TV. Every single Friday night we were talking about these guys. They are unbelievable. Centennial's going to be great running the football. Also, the Rancho Verde.
Hey,
listen, I know they have a great quarterback and they throw the football, but they're awesome.
Hey, I covered them twice last year, and these 2 running backs are amazing. Jordan Jefferson is one of them, and the other guy is Xavier Ugorji.
Yes, they're both good.
Thunder and lightning.
Ugorji will be a senior. Jefferson's only a junior, so he's going to be around for a while. Cajon High School, they got Daniel Fortune. He was kind of buried behind a lot of other great players at Cajon High School last year, but now it's going to be Daniel Fortune's time to shine. I saw him in a couple games. Every time he touched that football, he was gone. He was looking for daylight, finding the end zone. He's going to be great at Cajon High School. La Sierra's got a couple guys. Gabriel Simmons, a 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, and Lamar Gaines. 2 guys, Jeff, that could lead the RVL, the River Valley League, in rushing, but there's Chris Malesio at Norte Vista.
Yeah, Chris Malesio on that big offensive line. Malesio, I mean, he's not going to get the numbers. His brother had the 2nd best running back year in the history, not just in California, the history nationally of high school football. I don't think he'll get to that point, but he's a very, very good runner. Straight north-south. Very good player. But we mentioned Lamar Gaines. Lamar Gaines out of La Sierra played only 5 games last year.
Oh, that's right.
He was the super athlete I saw in the River Valley League.
On Riverside TV, right?
Riverside TV, but then he didn't play the last 5 games, so we didn't get to see the full potential. But he played a little quarterback. He played everywhere, and he was probably the best athlete I saw in Riverside last year.
We got some great running backs. Please continue hitting us up because we will be talking high school football every single day. So we'll continue this conversation, this show, and shows to come. Again, follow us at Inland_Sports and Inland Sports Show on Instagram. We want to know who will be the best running back in the Inland Empire this upcoming season. When we come back, we'll hoop it up even more. We got Coach Cook in the house, and then Mike Lesak, the director of basketball operations from UC Riverside. You said he's a funny guy.
Funny guy.
Can we give him a popsicle stick joke?
We could.
Can you pick one out specially for him?
I could. I could give it a shot.
Give it a shot. We'll be back at your favorite show, the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
I'd say in a given week.
I played once upon a time at Centennial High School. I was actually on the first ever CIF championship team back in 2000, and then my senior year we won it again. I think that's my passion because I've done it. You know, I know exactly where these athletes are at. I know what their mindset is right now. I know how hard it is to, number one, find a performance coach who can take you to the next level. What sets us apart has to be, you know, how we work with our athletes and what we know. We can take an athlete and help them reach their athletic potential, help them, prevent injuries, help get them stronger. I know every single athlete who steps into this gym. I know exactly where they're at, and I'm going to progress them every week. If you're not getting results, then, what's it about? We're going to deliver something that's measurable, in terms of speed, power, strength, agility.
Thank God, first of all. I thank the great people that I've got around me that help support me, the people that work for me. As I started, if it wasn't for the people around me, we probably wouldn't be here right now, but I've got a great staff. I've got great people that do stuff for us outside the store, and we've been very, very fortunate. Our service is impeccable, and we just keep trying to get better every year. We can do online stuff for your teams, as well as, like I said, the screen printing, the embroidery. We also have 3 women that do extra sewing for us, like tackle tool on uniforms, or the bling or rhinestones for different shirts for the ladies. That's why we have certain racks just for certain schools, and the fun about that is that it turns into other schools that may come in here that aren't as close, that we can do stuff for them as well. We've had very, very good customers throughout the years, and it's just been a blast.
I feel like it's the 4th quarter. You're down by, I don't know, about 8 or 9. Time's running out. LeBron has still not shown up.
What do you mean?
Pizza place. What do you mean? Did you really think he was going to come?
Of course, I have faith in him.
He's got better things to do.
No, he doesn't.
What's important is that this song right now is on The Right Stuff.
Is this New Kids? Were you a New Kids guy?
I don't know, but I think it's
but
called
you know the song.
The Right Stuff.
The Right Stuff.
That's great.
We've kept coaching
I love
here.
my guy.
We have kept coaching in here with us for 2 hours. We're going to keep him the entire time.
I love
and we didn't even
this
tie
show.
him down or anything.
No.
Last time I was in here the whole time, I just
Yeah.
kept hanging around, and you guys let me hang around. I'm like, no problem. The traffic's terrible anyway. This is way more fun.
Oh, you got to wait it out now.
Oh,
it's too
my
late.
goodness.
You're
Yeah.
stuck here now.
I had to take my wife to Claremont again. She likes to go out to dinner when Austin's not around. He's back tomorrow.
Looking for LeBron James at a Blaze.
Oh, God. I told you. Give me someone else. Could you give me Olive Candy or yeah, Byron Scott, thank you. Someone.
Devin George, where are you?
Devin
We need
George.
you.
Upper management.
No, Adele Threet.
Oh, Van Exel.
Yeah.
Nick Van Exel.
Anthony Beeler.
Oh, Anthony Beeler.
Somewhere right now, Eldon Campbell's like, I would have totally brought pizza.
Mark Madson's just dancing somewhere.
Mark Madsen. Help me out. What was the Gonzaga guy that was throwing up air balls the other day in
Ronnie
EuroLeague?
Turioff.
No.
Sacre?
Yeah, Sacre.
Sacre.
Throwing up air balls.
Man, I have a swollen Sacre. He was rotten.
Oh, remember that team
Yeah.
with Kobe and Sacre and all that? But they win like 17.
Yeah, they did. It was bad.
I felt bad as a Laker fan.
Bad season.
The Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM is proudly brought to you by our good
Friends at Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change. They got excellent customer service and they've got great prices. Plus, you know you got to get your oil changed anyways. In fact, you're probably overdue right now. Change your life. Go to Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change off the 215 freeway, smack dab between Riverside and Moreno Valley off Alessandro Boulevard. We'll talk a little
UCR basketball in just a second. Hey, did you guys see the breaking news? Because you're a Star Wars nerd, and Coach Cook, I know you're a Star Wars nerd.
Yep.
What is the breaking news?
Lando Calrissian's going to be in episode 9.
I did.
Billy D.
Oh,
Billy D. Williams is back.
It won't be Reggie Theus. It will actually
No.
be Billy D. Williams.
I don't know. Reggie Theus is going to be stunt double. He's stunt double. I saw a stunt double. Reggie Theus is a stunt double.
Wearing a cape. Wearing a cowl.
But can Reggie go Colt 45? Gets you every time.
Yeah, gets you every time, baby.
Every time. Hey, by the way, I saw your boy Reggie Theus. He's on the sideline for the Compton Magic.
Hey, he's moving on up these days. He's got more wins than a.
He's doing travel ball?
Travel ball. Compton Magic.
Think of it this way.
Over.
He probably, you play like 6 or 7 games a day when you're coaching travel ball. If he wins all 7 of those games, he's won more than he has his entire career at Cal State Northridge.
Man,
was that low? That was mean, wasn't it?
That was a whiz.
Bingo! That was bad. Sorry, Reggie.
I think he had a velvet Pierre Cardin sweatsuit on when I saw him on the bench.
A nice velour sweats.
He had his Paul Mitchell product in his hair. I know you have a man crush on him, so
yeah,
you were
but
like,
if you lock,
you really like him,
I do.
Jeff.
When you lock eyes with him, you can't turn away.
Oh,
he is beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, he's an older version of Rick Fox, but I would have to go Reggie Theus because Reggie Theus just seems to be a little more smooth.
Yeah.
A little more smooth.
Reggie Theus was way more out there with the ladies too. He'd always tell her when, and Rick Fox was a little bit more discreet about it.
But they both did okay.
Yes, they did. Yeah. They're both made some good money.
Yeah.
One dated a Kardashian, and guess what? We haven't heard from him in a long time. Rick Fox has been unheard of. Oh, here we go.
All right, right now let's go to the Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change Celebrity Hotline. He's a friend of the show, and Jeff was hanging out with this guy all week long. Michael Isak, the Director of Basketball Operations for the UC Riverside men's basketball team. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are you guys?
We are doing great. We're just laughing it up. We're having a good time. We're waiting to see if LeBron James is going to show up for all these disgruntled, hot, impatient basketball fans, because I'm sure you heard that he was delivering he's going to show up at one of his Blaze Pizza places in
Culver City.
In Culver City, but it hasn't happened yet. People are raging in the streets.
Oh, geez, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are literally like 4,000 people,
miles of people
hanging out in Culver City at Blaze Pizza. That is he owns Blaze Pizza, and they're popping up everywhere. That's the real reason he became a Laker. It wasn't because he was going to be a producer. He's going to be a pizza mogul. He is the Papa LeBron James. Papa James. Papa James Pizza here in Los Angeles. And that's why he came, because he figured he could make a ton of money.
Well, there's like 3 Blaze Pizzas that are close to my house, so I might as well get on the road.
He might be
I'll
there.
pick one of them.
Yeah, they're giving them away. Free pizza. Actually, it just ended 11 minutes ago.
What?
But the pizza giveaway from 2 to 5. Oh. So unless you're in line, you don't get any free pizza.
I'm starving too.
you could
have had the meats. It would have been awesome. Awesome. Well, Coach, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm actually sitting on my porch, enjoying this beautiful California sun. I haven't seen sun like this in a long time. I'm from Pittsburgh, so it's a little different over there.
I recall a couple weeks ago, you and I were sitting before camp early in the morning, and you were talking about the weather, and I said, "Hey, you haven't seen the weather yet," and you're like, "Oh no, this is perfect. This is great." What did you think? What did you think about your first California heat wave coming from Pittsburgh?
Well, I walked outside. It was like outside was the oven, and I opened my front door, and I kind of decided, nope, I'm not going to do anything.
It's like
right back inside.
It's like that guy in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Remember, his face melts.
Oh yeah, when he opened the Ark.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So don't walk outside because somebody opened the Ark, your face will melt right off.
Well, I was walking into the office, and it felt like my eyeballs were melting.
Oh, terrible. Yes.
Oh yeah.
We got Coach Lesak here, and Coach Gorham as well. He wears the whistle. He's out there with the UCR camps. We got another one coming up. Let's see, July 23rd through the 26th at the next camp. You can go get more information at davidpatrickbasketballcamps.com. Coach Lesak, so what are some of the things you guys are doing out there at the camps for the kids?
So at the camps, a big thing for us is we want to give the kids a fun environment to where they can get better too. We really want to involve the community as much as possible, and our main idea is that we want every kid that comes to camp, every parent that brings their kid to camp, to be a true Highlander fan and come to games. We want them to be around the program. We want them, if they have a day off, a half day, and they want to come on campus and go to lunch with the coaching staff. We want to involve them as much as possible. So not only are they going to learn the basic skills, the fundamentals, but we're going to have a ton of fun. They're going to get, some one-on-one attention with the players, get to really meet the new guys that we have. So that's really the main thing. We really just want to involve the community a little bit more.
Well, yeah, you guys did a great job. Yeah, we had the mini Highlander camp the first week. This next week's going to be a little different. The 23rd to the 26th. It's going to be boys and girls, ages 7 through 14, correct?
Yeah, so this camp will be a little bit more, we'll take more time to instruct. We'll play a little bit more. It'll be a really good situation. We'll put them through a lot of the drills that we run as a team, just because we thought, okay, mini Highlanders, let's kind of baby step everybody into this process, and then once we get to the day camps, we want to get the kids involved and help them grow a little bit more. So that's kind of the idea, is maybe ramp up the skill instruction a little bit, maybe make it a little bit more competitive, and that's kind of the plan. So
now, Coach Lesak, we know you were a big-time baller. You played at Pittsburgh for the great Jamie Dixon. But listen, has Jeff Gorham over here, has he told you yet how great he was when he played in his day? Did that conversation come up yet?
Yeah. Here's the good thing about Coach Jeff. He didn't have to tell me. I heard from other people.
Oh! Hey! No,
I was here for 2 weeks, and I already know who he was. When he walked in the gym, I was like, oh, there he is.
There he is, Coach Gorham.
The big bald guy. But, Coach, let's talk a little bit about UC Riverside basketball. Coach Patrick, the coaching staff. You came from Pittsburgh. Obviously, Coach Patrick was an assistant with Jamie Dixon. You played for Dixon. You've also worked for Coach Patrick. What made you make this decision to take the leap of faith in Coach Patrick and UC Riverside basketball?
I think you answered the question right there, Coach Patrick. It's all about that. I had no clue where Riverside was. Everybody just said, "Oh, it's east of LA," and I'm thinking, okay, well, how far east? I don't really know. Is there going to be huge buildings, 1 million people, traffic all the time? There's traffic all the time, but it's not huge buildings and 1 million people. But it really was just the thought of continuing to work and even working a little bit closer with Coach Patrick. As my last stop was at TCU, where I was a graduate assistant, and I worked really closely with Coach Patrick, but he wasn't my boss per se. So I was really looking forward to that opportunity to come in and really learn from him a little bit more, work on a day-to-day basis with him, and it's been great so far. I mean, I'm a couple months in, and it's been above and beyond what I could have thought. So
I was going to say, also, being the director of basketball operations, as we like to kindly call you guys, the Dobo, Pep and I, we travel with UCR, and I will say this. Our last year, the one thing I'll say about the road trips is, and you would say, wow, going to Michigan, watching the football game at Ohio State, or traveling to Utah or Seattle. The biggest thing Pep and I really, really were excited about was the food. The food that the Dobos have always given us is it makes us want to leave our family. I've got 3 kids, he's got 3 kids, and all we can think about is sandwiches on the road. Are you going to provide the same kind of nutritional value for us to leave our families?
My goal this year, boys, is I want you to put on 30 pounds.
Oh, hey, I'll be 310.
You're talking to an Italian. You're talking to a Sicilian Pittsburgh kid.
Yeah.
That's all we do is eat. That's all we do. So I'm already planning the best food that you can imagine, whether it's local or whether it's at the hotel. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make it happen. Oh. And a big thing for me, and you guys will learn this quick. On the first night, anywhere that we check in, we'll have an Italian meal. And there will be cannolis for dessert.
Yeah! It's already a win.
You guys are only allowed to have 1 cannoli each because the rest of them are going up to my room while I'm watching film.
He's going to hunker down with the cannolis.
Yes.
Hey, well, the David Patrick basketball camps resume later this month. There's 2 more sessions still left with the day camps. DavidPatrickBasketballCamps.com. Mike, hey, it was great talking to you. I want to formally meet you in person very, very soon. I know you're hanging out with Coach Gorham over here, but hey, we appreciate you taking out the time, and we're looking forward to those big Italian feasts when we go on the road with you guys.
Oh yeah, you guys know where I'm at, so anytime stop by, we'll chat some more. But I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you having me on, and we're excited. We're hoping to spread the word even more about these camps and get it rolling.
Mike Lesak, the Director of Basketball Operations at UC Riverside. Mike, we appreciate the time, brother. Have a great day.
Thanks, boys. You too.
And I will see you in a week and a half, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Looking good.
All
we'll
right,
have
bud.
your whistle ready for you.
I'm ready.
See you, Mike.
All right. See you guys.
Does the Matt Geiger look-alike really need 30 pounds on him?
I
mean, seriously.
He got me all excited.
He said put 30 pounds on you. I'm like, the Matt Geiger look-alike don't need 30 pounds. We need to take 30 off.
Oh, see, I'm going to have to just eat salads and water until basketball season so that if I can get down to 250, I can get back to where I am now.
You won't feel so bad.
No, not at all.
They made it so easy. You get on the bus and there's like lasagna and bread in your chair, and you're like, what?
Oh, my God.
We had the sandwich. We had a sandwich. Pep and I had a sandwich at UC Santa Barbara that we slept with.
Coach, we have
a picture of it.
I took a picture of it. I had to name it. Was like a baby. I named it. Like I cradled it.
He gave it a bottle in the middle of the night.
I changed his diaper.
We need to get Jeff, a.k.a. Matt Geiger, down to pick and roll weight.
Pick and roll. Oh, that's going to be the challenge.
Pick and roll
We can do it.
I'm telling you, I love food too much. I got to start working out. That's it.
40 more minutes. We're on LeBron watch.
Okay.
It has not happened. And when we come back, we'll update you on LeBron James. And also, could Carmelo Anthony really come to Lakers? And what other NBA teams are in the mix to get Melo? We'll talk about that when we come back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
Hello?
Focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. Just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. You come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
We're a small family-owned, strive for quality pre-owned vehicles. We're not a volume dealer, and we take every deal as personal to us. We're a low-stress environment. We're not a pressure sales house. If you want to shop us, you're more than welcome to shop us. We have, like I said, great rates, competitive financing, a lot of one-owner, clean Carfax, clean title vehicles. As you see, we have Carfax everywhere. That's most important to us, to educate our customers before they make a purchase. We're right off of Ontario, right off a couple exits off the 15 freeway, off Cajelco, off El Cerrito, and we're right on the main drag going into Dos Logos and the crossings. We have great financing, we have great lenders that we're using. We do buy, sell, trade, cash for your car. Whatever we need to do to help accommodate the customer, that's what we're here for. We have a little bit of everything. We start at about $69.95 and go all the way up to $100,000. We have Escalades, we have commuters, we have pickup trucks, we have Jeeps, sport utilities, and if we don't have it, our specialty is finding you exactly what you're looking for.
think we could listen to the radio or something?
We're back to the Inland Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Pep Fernandez and Jeff Gorham.
Welcome back to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM. We're brought to you by Ken Sporting Goods, more than 40 years in the Inland Empire, providing you with all of your sporting gear needs. Hats, cleats, baseball bats, soccer balls, wristbands, helmets. They got it all. Plus, they can hook it up for your entire team or your company. Or maybe you need a Letterman's jacket for your cool senior pictures. You got all those all CIF and all league patches because you're really good. You can go to Ken Sporting Goods off the 15 freeway in Norco, kensportinggoods.com. See, now it's getting real because Coach Cook is up. He's standing up. He's feeling good. He's stretching out. We're going to have a big 33 minutes here at the end. Jeff, still no LeBron James. We are on LeBron watch. He's not there. What do you say?
I'm looking.
I'm
he's not. I'm telling
too,
you right now,
Jeff.
he's not
I'm
there.
getting serious about the LeBron thing. I want Mitch Kupchak to bring him and LeBron to get out of a Tesla.
Out of a Tesla.
and give out some free pepperoni places. Which, by the way, the free pizzas I think ended like at 5 o'clock. I know.
It's over.
So how is he going to hand out free pizzas?
Isn't Mitch Kupchak with, is it Charlotte?
I saw him. Yeah, he's with the Hornets, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
Jeff and I saw him hanging out at UC Santa
Twice?
Barbara. Yeah, because his son was playing out there.
He yelled at...
Bless you!
Oh, I never sneezed.
Blessings.
I had a sneezer. It was bad.
You never sneezed on the air.
I've never had a sneezer like that. Man, no, he yelled at my son last year.
Why would he yell at
Remember
your son?
at UCR last year, he was wearing a Clippers shirt, and I was calling the game. So Mitch was up in the bleachers, and Connor goes, "Hey, that's Mitch Kupchak." And I went, "Yeah, it is." And he goes, "I'm going to go get an autograph." So I gave him my little pad and paper that I use, and he went up there, and he said, "Hey, Mr. Kupchak, can I have an autograph?" And he goes, "Not wearing that shirt, young man." He's wearing a Clipper shirt. And then Connor got disturbed and sad and started to walk away. He said, "Don't get over here, kid." Asked him his name, signed it, Mitch Kupchak, Laker, and then he wrote Clippers underneath and X'd it out. He X'd out the Clippers. I still have the autograph. And so, but later on that evening, we saw Mitch as we were walking out of the gym, and he said goodbye, Connor, and he said, "Get a different shirt." It was really cool. So that's why I like him.
It's diabolical.
All right, so we were talking about Carmelo Anthony, and would he be a good fit for the Lakers, or maybe he's going to block up the offense and prevent anything that might actually be fruitful for the Lakers. But now the Houston Rockets and the Miami Heat's another team that's been popping up. So, Jeff, as the resident Laker fan, along with Greg Holla in the studio, would you want Carmelo Anthony on the Lakers? Because, I mean, look what happened in Oklahoma City. I just feel like he's almost like Boogie Cousins. As much as I used to like him when he played for the Kings, they just don't win. Wherever they go, they don't. I mean, they're competitive, but they don't get their teams over the top.
Well, I have my biggest complaint against Carmelo Anthony, and it's nothing to do with the Lakers. It has to do with his work ethic, and we've seen the last 15 years. He's won. People say, well, he's never won. Well, that's not true. He's won an NCAA championship.
In Denver, they had some good playoff teams, but they weren't like championship teams.
He's won gold medals for the United States. He's been a winner.
Yeah, with LeBron.
Yes, with LeBron. And Kobe. And the Mamba. But here's the deal I have with Melo, and I think a lot of people will start to realize that this is a true thing. He did not take care of his body for the last 15 years. Coach Cook said he had a beer gut. He saw him play last year. And the thing is, he never reached his potential because he never lifted weights. He relied on his extreme young athletic ability. But the thing is, he gained so much weight, and his body was, even though he was playing every single day, his body kind of atrophied, if that makes sense. He never was able to lose the weight that he gained because he was going out eating pancakes before meals, before games. He'd go, "Hey, what'd you eat before your meal?" "I went out and had a stack of pancakes, a bunch of fried chicken."
All right.
And he used to say these things. It really broke his body down, and now we're seeing the laments of what his body went through. Is he breaks down. He's physically not ready to play. He doesn't work real hard, and it shows. LeBron James spends $1 million a year on care and prevention of injuries. Carmelo was too much being a socialite in New York City, living the life. two places in America you don't want to play if you're a professional athlete, if you're not a worker. New York City and Los Angeles. If you're not willing to work and get better, then you're going to be under the microscope, and that's why he's out of New York City. I don't see him being a good fit for the Lakers unless he takes a role that's coming off the bench. You need a guy for instant offense, then he might be that guy, but he's going to play very few minutes. I don't see him being a good fit for the Lakers, but hey, I'm not the GM. I don't think he's a good fit for the Rockets because we've seen this already before. Mike D'Antoni was the head coach of New York, and that was when Carmelo Anthony's work ethic was shown to be very spotty. He was not in shape, and D'Antoni likes to run the floor. Carmelo Anthony, I don't think, can run up and down the floor with the Houston Rockets, James Harden, and CP3. I don't see it. I think that's a bad fit. I don't know where he ends up. Maybe Miami. That's kind of, Miami's Miami. They're not going to be a dominant. They're not going to be a.
Could be a playoff team.
I mean, they'll be a playoff team, but he can also live the lifestyle that he's used to. He can hang out in Miami and do the things because his body is atrophied so many years. I don't see him getting into the great shape that we've seen.
Well, Coach Cook, going back to the diet and the nutrition and stuff, as a college basketball coach, I mean, are you kind of strict on what guys eat on game day, or at least at the pregame meal before they take the court?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a huge set goals and those kind of things. We're really becoming more nutrition aware. No soda pops. Lots. You got to watch the sugars and all those kind of things, especially before. But we're very conscious about it. We're not Division I type where they have a nutritionist and all that stuff. Our trainer, who's full-time, works very closely with them with talking about nutrition guides and those kind of things. And we do keep a more of a physical monitor on it and stuff like that. But I would agree with Jeff. I saw Carmelo Anthony in person, and I was petrified by his conditioning. I mean, I'm looking at him. I'm like, how can you pay a guy $20 million that looks like a 65-year-old man at the court that has a beer gut, and his hips are all because he doesn't do his stretching and his core work anymore, so everything's off balance. The guy can score with any of them, but I think that the Lakers, I think that they should go away from him.
Avoid him?
Yeah, because I just think they've got such a good young nucleus, and he's a ball stopper too. Oh man.
Yeah, the offense stops with him, right?
Oh man, you get that pinch post, that thing's not going. It's going up every time. I mean, it's unbelievable. I used to love Carmelo Anthony. I watch him now in the last 5 or 6 years, and Jeff's completely right. The guy, it's just, I don't know. I can't. How can you pay a guy that much money that is not? This doesn't look like he cares. His body doesn't care.
So he'll probably end up going somewhere for like a league minimum.
Yeah, he's going to be a mid-level exception. He'll probably make $5 million.
Yeah, 5 to 7.
Yeah, about 5.8, probably right around there. But the thing is with him, and he shows, if you follow him on social media, he does workouts, and they're called the Hoodie Mellow workouts. And he wears a hood, and he works out. And the workouts they show, they're saying, you read all these things, and everybody just feeds into this. Oh, you're working so hard. You're working so hard. As a former player who used to work, I worked harder than anybody I knew growing up. He's not working hard. He's jogging through drills. He's doing drills that kind of have a half-ass mentality. And you watch other guys, and I think that's kind of become college and professional basketball now. But there's still young guys like Coach Cook's son who go out every single day and grind and grind and grind. When you see Carmelo Anthony doing these workouts, these hooded workouts, those aren't workouts, fellas. Those are guys. That's just a guy going out and shooting, not breaking a sweat.
You know, the guy's rebounding from. I watched it the other day on Twitter. I watched 2.5 minutes of his workout, and he could have got 55 shots up, and he got 20 shots up.
Exactly.
He's just jogging from end to end, and I'm just like, and that's what happens when you end up making $400 million in your career, and you're like, someone's going to get me anyway because I put the ball in the basket. It's the culture that we're in.
Yeah, and it's you got to be a grinder. You got to be one of those guys that's going to work every single day. And he just has not panned out in that sense, and that's why his body's broke down. Got a bad shoulder. His shooting percentage has gone down. Every part of it. He's never been a great defender, and I think it's kind of at the end for Carmelo Anthony.
Let's take a break because we got to get back with enough time for my favorite part of the show. As much as I love seeing Coach Cook here, there's only one thing I love more. That's the Dodgers batting order every single day.
Yes.
We're going to break it down. We might even sound off the sirens because Coach Cook's in the house.
Yes, go blue.
We'll sound off the alarms.
We own the Padres.
You do.
We own them and the Bring the Pirates back.
If you could play the Pirates and the Padres every game.
34 runs in 3 games.
Unbelievable. We'll be back at your favorite show, the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE 1350 AM.
Yeah, the Dodgers lineup.
How you guys doing? Coach Bass here. We're back at the BPC continuing our training series on developing power for off-season football players. So today we're going to work on a dumbbell alternating bench press, and it's all going to be about power. So Ian, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and lie back on the bench. I love programming this drill here for linemen, really for all athletes, but especially for linemen, D-linemen, because they're always grappling, they're always striking. You want to be nice and strong and powerful. So what he's going to do, he's going to alternate. He's going to go down 2 seconds. He's going to pause 1. He's going to go up 1. Let's hit it. Good, going really fast on the way up. So again, working on 3 different aspects of strength here. We got that slow eccentric coming down, right? We got that isometric pause there, and then we got that fast contraction coming up, that fast concentric. So like I said, we're working on 3 different aspects of strength. This is a great drill to maximize power, and we do it right here at Boost. Grind hard, stay solid. How you guys doing? Coach Bass here. I want to talk a little bit about today's training tip. We showed you guys the dumbbell alternating speed press, all right, and we talked about was a 2-1-X tempo. I want to show you guys how we progress this exercise and continue to maximize power. So with that 2-1-X tempo, we go down 2 seconds, we pause for 1, and we go up fast. So what we'll do is over time, we'll progress those tempos. So we'll go from a 2-1-X to a 1-1-X tempo. We go down 1 second, pause for 1, and we get that fast concentric contraction. And then finally we'll go to an X1-X tempo where we go down fast to isometric pause and then fast up. So really what we're doing is we're just developing speed, developing power through different muscle contractions. That's how we progress our drills right here at Boost.
Focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. Just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. Come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
Jeff Gorham.
Welcome back to the Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM, live and amplified every single day from 3 to 6 p.m. We do it for all you guys out there in the IE. We're brought to you by Boost Performance Training. In fact, we just uploaded a brand new fresh farm table Boost Training tip. It's that fresh. Coach Ray Bass from Boost Training is going to make you jump higher, run faster. Going to be so good you won't even believe it. They got a strength and speed class, so the first one's always absolutely free. Only at Boost Performance Training. BoostTrainingSystems.com. Follow them on Instagram and Twitter. Boost Performance Training. Any LeBron sightings? Anything? Like a picture or a tweet or anything? Like, hey, I'm on my way, guys. I had to take a bus. My Uber driver's late. Like anything. You know what? What would you do, Greg Hollow? I'm stuck in traffic. You know who would never be stuck in traffic? Kobe. Kobe would always be there.
He had a helicopter.
He would do whatever. No, it's the Mamba mentality. He would get there any way possible.
I love it that you've
I'm a Kobe guy.
The Kings fan is concerned Kobe.
Oh, he's such an anti-Kobe guy, but now he seems to have he's kind of grown to love Kobe.
Here's the deal with me. Like, I can separate being like, okay, sports guy and a fan. I can respect and appreciate what LeBron James is doing to basketball. He's the best player on the planet, bar none. Best player I've seen since Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's still the greatest in my book.
Whoa.
I'm going to ask Coach that same question.
He doesn't know either.
But
it's not even close.
But I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of LeBron James, but I appreciate and I understand, I recognize he is the best player on the planet. But now he's a Laker, so I hope he's late. I hope he doesn't show up. Who's the best player, Coach Cook, of all time in the NBA?
Michael Jordan.
Thank you.
No, it's Kareem. Damn Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for God's sake.
I go with George Gervin, my favorite player of all time.
He was fun to watch. The Iceman, finger rolls.
But Michael Jordan. These people debate out there. Michael Jordan would absolutely rip your heart out on both ends of the floor. I mean, there's no debate. And I think Kobe's got to be right up there.
You know, I saw a stat, and I'm hoping it's legit, that Michael Jordan had more 50-plus point playoff games than all the greats combined. LeBron, Kobe,
He also
everybody.
played twice as many as well.
I don't care.
Yeah, but
he did.
He defended, and he didn't come out afterwards and go, "Oh, my hand was broken because I punched it."
And he never cried about creating a super team.
Hey,
yeah, exactly.
I can say one stat that just ruins everything.
Go ahead, try it.
4 years state high school state championship, 3 years national champion, and 6-time world champion Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah,
they changed the rules
for
Michael that guy. Yep, all-time leading scorer. Played great until he was 40 plus. There's no debate. Stop it with the debate. The greatest of all time is the captain,
Michael Jordan.
Stop it. Just stop. Hey, do we have a Dodger lineup, Pep Fernandez?
We sure do. It's my favorite part of the show. We're going to sneak it in here at the end. The Dodgers taking on the Padres. Andrew Toles is back. Remember, Yasiel Puig went on the DL. He's got that strained oblique. Maybe we'll see him out there deep in the kook in Rancho Cucamonga rehabbing. Just saying. We might.
Or trade him.
I don't know, Andrew. I think I'd rather have Andrew Toles than Yasiel Puig, if you're asking me.
Yes, I would too.
Toles was 2 for 3 last night. Drove in 2, scored twice. Big win against the Padres. Can we crank up the sirens and the alarms? People are freaking out on the streets about the Dodgers. There they are. People all around the IE, gnashing of teeth. They're pulling out their hair. And it's not because LeBron James has not shown up. It's because the Dodgers, we need them to overtake Arizona for first place in the National League West.
I'm over here still trying to take in that he actually said the captain and not Roger Murdoch.
Roger Murdoch.
Excuse me, son. My name is Roger Murdoch.
You got to drag Lanier down the court.
How many movies was he in?
I'm Roger. Hey, what about him and Bruce Lee?
See, he didn't know anything about that.
He didn't?
He had no clue.
Oh, my gosh. But he is the Roger Murdoch one was that I'm the co-pilot. Roger.
Great movie.
That makes him even greater, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to slip this one in. You all need to see Uncle Drew. I saw it in Vegas.
My dad said it was wonderful.
It is absolutely phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Stop!
I went in going, this is going to be the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It is absolute. My wife and I looked at each other and we're like, that was really good.
That's what my dad said.
What? It is absolute. You both. I'm telling you.
My mom said it was good.
I got
too.
movie pass during the summer.
Yes,
so I go to in Vegas. Yes, I'm telling you, Uncle Drew's the real deal. I forgot to tell you guys
I've
that.
heard that too.
It is really good, and Shaq is absolutely fantastic.
He's
but
naked.
Anyway, we're on the. Yes,
Shaq's naked.
Yeah, you don't give it away.
Yeah, that's all I say is he's naked.
I'm out.
I'm out. Oh no. It's.
Oh, I've seen Shaq naked in real.
It's good.
For real?
For real, I've seen Shaq naked. For real.
I'm not joking.
I'm not.
Boy. Anyway, sorry about that little side path there.
I'm sorry, son, but you must have me confused with someone else. My name is Roger Murdoch.
There it is.
I've been hearing that crap ever since I was at UCLA. I'm out there busting my buns every night. Tell your old man to drag Walton and Lanier up and down the court for 48 minutes.
My dad said you're lazy.
Actor and basketball player extraordinaire. Hey, Greg Hollow, do me a favor. Hit the sirens one more time. Let's sound the alarms. Here's the Dodgers lineup tonight against San Diego, and it's a good one because we got the Riverside Poly Bear, Austin Barnes, back behind the plate. Leading things off, though, playing short is your guy Chris Taylor in left field. Kike Hernandez playing left field, hitting second. Hitting third and playing third, your boy JT, Justin Turner. Max Muncy will be at first base tonight. He's in the cleanup hole. He leads the Dodgers with 20 home runs. Hitting fifth, the All-Star Matt Kemp. Hitting sixth in center field, Cody Bellinger from first base to center field. Logan Forsythe, Coach Cook's favorite player. He's hitting seventh at second base. And, of course, the Riverside Poly Bear, Austin Barnes behind the plate. Rich Hill on the mound for the Dodgers tonight. When we come back, we'll get you all set for Rancho Cucamonga baseball. Nobody hotter than the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. We'll be right back. It's the one and only Inland Sports Show on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
This station presents Shaquille O'Neal's Big Challenge Tip of the Day.
Hey kids, instead of eating them ho-hos, why not eat an apple?
Stay tuned to this station for another Shaquille O'Neal's Big Challenge.
Focus on the customer here. Believe it or not, that is the biggest thing for customers on an oil change. They just want the convenience of coming in, driving in, getting it done, and driving out. Just greet them, get them going, and they're done in about 10 minutes or so. We don't push any sales on them. We do the oil change, and I think that's what sets us apart is our customer service. Vacuumed and cleaned your windshield for you as well. Everything's looking pretty good. Come into us one time, believe me, we'll spoil you and you'll be ready to come back the next time.
We're a small family-owned, strive for quality pre-owned vehicles. We're not a volume dealer, and we take every deal as personal to us. We're a low-stress environment. We're not a pressure sales house. If you want to shop us, you're more than welcome to shop us. We have, like I said, great rates, competitive financing, a lot of one-owner, clean Carfax, clean title vehicles. As you see, we have Carfax everywhere. That's most important to us, to educate our customers before they make a purchase. We're right off of Ontario, right off a couple exits off the 15 freeway, off Cajelco, off El Cerrito, and we're right on the main drag going into Dos Logos and the Crossings. We have great financing, we have great lenders that we're using, we do buy, sell, trade, cash for your car, whatever we need to do to help accommodate the customer, that's what we're here for. We have a little bit of everything. We start at about $69.95 and go all the way up to $100,000. We have Escalades, we have commuters, we have pickup trucks, we have Jeeps, sport utilities, and if we don't have it, our specialty is finding you exactly what you're looking for.
Well, this is it. We'll get you all set for Rancho Cucamonga baseball. They have won 14 games in a row. Unbelievable. Mike Lindskog's been along for the whole ride. He'll have the call with Chappy Chap, Andrew Chapman.
He still doesn't wear shoes, and I hope he brought a sack lunch and his $2 for his bottled water. I hope his mom packed him a bag. But I'll tell you what, 14 wins in a row.
Unbelievable.
And they're 17-2 right now in the second half of the season. That's incredible. Good job, Skoggy Skog and the Quakes.
Even better, they are home tonight at Lone Bart Field. You can see it with your own eyes. Tonight, they're taking on Lancaster, 7:05 first pitch. Encourage you guys to go out there and check them out. They're red hot. In fact, there could be some players on the Quakes who could potentially be in a Manny Machado deal. I'm just saying.
That was mentioned yesterday
by our guy, Mike Skoggy Skog.
Yeah.
So, 6:50 pregame right here on Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM. The Inland Sports Show, we're brought to you by Catalano Motors in Corona off of Temescal Canyon Road. You can buy, you can trade, and you can finance all at Catalano Motors. And right now, when you mention the Inland Sports Show, you get $500 off. They've got weekly specials, so you're already going to save thousands. I guarantee that. But now you can save an extra $500 when you mention the Inland Sports Show. Only at Catalano Motors off of Temescal Canyon Road in Corona. CatalanoCars.com. I'm always excited when I go to Catalano Motors every single time. All right, Jeff, you've got 3 minutes, or you owe me a big, juicy coffee tomorrow.
I think I'm going to be bringing you a coffee tomorrow because...
Can I read the exact tweet from LeBron?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so...
I'm not a big LeBron
off the
fan
top
anymore.
of the show, I doubted LeBron. I said he's not going to show up for his big pizza party. I said he's not going to do it. Jeff said, no, he certainly will. He's the toast of L.A.
Kobe wouldn't have done it.
And we put a nice iced coffee on the line. So here was LeBron's tweet yesterday, Coach Cook. This is exactly what he wrote. Haven't been to a pizza party in a minute. Culver City, ? So everyone freaked out. Now there's miles of people in Culver City at the Blaze Pizza, which LeBron owns. And they're all waiting for LeBron James.
I think that's jacked up if he does that and then doesn't You know, especially for a new franchise player to come in and do that. It's just like,
Kobe wouldn't do that.
No.
Kobe would never do that.
No.
Kobe would be like, I got extra marinara sauce and ranch. Let's do this.
Hey, Sacre wouldn't have done that either.
Right.
Hey, Mike Schmeck.
Oh,
wouldn't have done
Mike
that.
Schmeck.
Mark Landsberger, the greatest Laker of all time. Swen Nader. Those guys would have always showed up for the pizza.
Always.
Not LeBron. You know, I was a big Laker fan. I think I'm a little hurt right now. I think my view of LeBron James is just a bit tarnished, unless he does bring us a pizza. If he brings us a pizza here at the Inland Sports Show, I might like him again. I'll like him again tomorrow.
Somewhere right now, Sasha Vujacic is saying, you know what? I could have brought breadsticks. I could have.
Sasha Vujacic.
The machine. He could have brought the breadsticks.
Yeah, he's still playing for somebody.
He is?
Yeah, he made a comeback this year. I think
No.
it was. Yeah,
Not in the
Look it up.
NBA.
He was in the NBA this year, and
No.
I'll bet you 2 coffees.
No, I'm not going double or
Let's
nothing.
go double or nothing. I'm telling you, he was playing this year. Sasha Vujacic, whatever his name is, was playing this year.
I'm going to look one more
Look it up.
time just to make sure LeBron James is not there.
Oh, Fitness,
I'm gonna look one
where
more
would you
time.
like your coffee from?
Anywhere.
All right, cold.
As long as it's
coffee.
ice.
I'll
Ice.
take care of you.
Nice and cold.
I'll take
Sugary.
No ant. I'm going to give
Free
you
of ants.
ant-free cold coffee.
Just the way I like
Yes.
it. Quakes baseball coming up in just about 50 minutes. Coach Cook, always good seeing you.
Incredible to be here. Thanks for hanging on with me for, 3 hours almost?
Oh,
3 hours.
It's been a battle, but we made it. Quakes baseball coming up. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 o'clock on the one and only Inland Sports Show, Fox Sports IE, 1350 AM.
This station presents Shaquille O'Neal's Big Challenge Tip of the Day.